I'll start.
Okay.
Hey everyone, it's Talk Waffle here. That's right. I unfortunately wasn't able to make it the other day on Monday, but we do have myself back here, and I'm going to be joined by Zero. Why don't you tell us what's up?
How's it going, everybody? Looking forward to a pretty good bracket today. Not quite as big as it was on Monday, but hopefully we'll see some great games nonetheless.
Yeah, no, that's definitely what I'm looking forward to doing too. Because I mean, like, it's a long story. Maybe I'll get into it a little bit later. But basically, I'll get into that later. But basically, long story short, I ended up making a little cameo at the venue because I just ended up there by pure coincidence. So it was good to see everyone again. It had been a good couple of weeks since I had done so. Venue's still looking great, and it seems like we're running a bit more of a smaller bracket than we had past couple of days ago. But let's be having a pretty good number of notable players here nonetheless. So that's definitely good to see here. We have Cyclone and Regal, who are going to be playing first round here for today in winners round 1. So it's been a minute since I've actually seen Cyclone, like since I've commentated Cyclone, I should say. I've definitely like seen him like in a couple of brackets, but not like actually playing, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
that'll be interesting to watch.
I saw him a lot earlier when pilot program started back up. He would be on a couple more streams back then, but for the past couple of weeks, I don't know if he's been away or if he just hasn't been making it on the stream, but it's good to see him back.
Hey, hold the phone for a minute. Is that Bonanza behind Regal? That dude looks like Bonanza. Oh my god,
I wouldn't know.
Am I tripping? Wait a minute. I need to have word on whether or not that's actually Bonanza at the venue right now.
All right, time to let's have Andrew find that one out for us.
Yeah, because like what the heck? That's crazy. It's good to see him there, but yeah, it looks like we're just about set here to go. Let's talk about the matchup for a minute before we actually get into the game. We have Luigi going up against Pikachu.
Oh, that's right. Regal does play Pikachu. Now,
yeah,
Pikachu does have the tools to keep Luigi away, so it'll be basically seeing if Regal will be able to keep out Cyclone, and if he can do that effectively, he'll win the match because Luigi really can't do much unless he gets in, gets a grab, and then does whatever he can.
That's definitely a fair point, and you know that's hopefully probably something that they're aware of, like as they go into the match on both ends too. Because I mean, like, you know, hopefully Cyclone may have a little bit of a game plan to you know, counteract that a little bit. Yep. And on the other hand, you know, Regal hopefully is aware of that and is able to play the matchup accordingly to come out on top. So I feel like that is a very important point that both players got to keep in mind going into this first round here.
Yeah, and getting into this game 1, we see the players opting to go pick for PS2, which has been just kind of the most consistent starter throughout what I think is most of Ultimate's life cycle so far.
Oh yeah, it is definitely like the new starter build from like Smash 4.
Yeah.
That is without a doubt.
Cyclone's starting to get a little something going with a couple back airs coming in, trying to keep Cyclone off him as much as he can. He is currently outside of the percent range of the big Luigi combos, which is good for him, but Cyclone's trying to get something going.
That's true, right? Because those like really big combos that add up to be a lot, ironically enough, are more often than not required that you be at like some of the lowest percents possible, like between like 10 and 20.
Yeah, generally, once you hit like that 15% range, you're about out of range for it.
Right, and I mean now we're seeing a little bit more of a neutral going into playing, a little bit of offstage gameplay as both players head into the higher percents here. Ooh, and an attempt at catching with a down B from Luigi is going to be unsuccessful on Cyclone's part, but it's a very consistent option. I wouldn't give up on it quite yet, because that's probably one of Luigi's more consistent confirms there.
I think at this point he's just trying to figure out what DI Regal's going to like to go for, and at a certain point just like to get the read on that a little bit better.
Right. Uh-oh. Hanging onto the ledge a little bit long, he's going to get punished by side B, and a good backer.
Yeah, that side B's got a deceptively long-lasting hitbox.
Yeah, it stays out for a hot minute, and it like sometimes like in situations like that, it could put you in a tech situation you're quite frankly just not ready for most of the time.
Yep. Down smash not quite enough to take it, putting Cyclone all the way off stage.
Ooh, to catch that would be a little bit a go-to option for Regal going forward, because the last one just didn't seem to work out.
Ooh, good train going, 33% from just one back air getting hit.
Yeah, really good string that Regal's got going there. Hopefully they can keep up that momentum here. Cyclone's definitely making some moves to margin that a little bit more.
Yep. Still trying to go for a grab, but Regal seems like he's been doing a really good job at staying either out of the grab range or just not throwing out something that would get him grabbed and punished very heavily.
Yeah, funny enough though, you say that, and there was a little bit of an unsafe F smash option there that got punished.
That got
but
punished
not too much by
grab,
Cyclone.
yeah.
Yeah. I can't tell if it's Regal that's just good at getting out of the strings, or if Cyclone's just not prioritizing as much as he maybe should be. Because we have another attempt there. Ooh, and an up B's going to connect. So I'll take back what I said earlier. It seems like Cyclone has definitely got it down in terms of following up hits on Pikachu.
Yeah.
And a good F smash. Oh.
Yo, no.
Oh, this is awkward. What happened there?
I don't know.
Alright, they're playing it out. I mean, it was like mid-stock, so I don't think either of them really care that much.
Yeah, he had already secured the kill, basically, so I don't know if it really mattered.
If that was like mid-neutral or something, we may be talking different talk, but it looks fine to both of them, so we'll just carry on with that then.
Yeah. That was a really well-placed F-smash, kind of both of them trying to trade smash attacks in that situation, and Cyclone finding the one that would win him that specific part of that game.
Yeah. Wow, and that S-smash actually stayed out a little bit longer than expected. Even I kind of peeked it a little bit. Cyclone seemed a little bit taken aback by that. I was kind of like, what?
Yeah, I think it ended up flanking a little bit with the plunger that came out for the grab.
Yeah, I can only imagine that's what it was. But either way, Regal's taking that and making a pretty good run with it, tying up the stocks here once again. And the percents are starting to get a little bit closer and closer here, but Cyclone fighting back. Good down B follow-up on that.
Really well-placed back air. Catching Pikachu's drift inwards and confirming that game for him, just kind of that last stock he kind of had the neutral game like all tied up. Only Regal got like one long combo on him, and that was about it. Other than that, Cyclone had been controlling it for the rest of that stock.
Yeah, Cyclone's been doing a pretty good job at controlling it here, but I would argue that Regal's been keeping up though. So maybe if Regal has another plan up his sleeve, we might be seeing a bit of a different turn out there.
Yeah,
he is there. That's why I was like, I could have sworn that was him.
You knew.
Yeah, the VMix quality like is not as good at the stream, which I didn't have pulled up. I was like, I think that's him, but I can't tell. That's crazy. Look at him go. Shout outs to Taylor, man, aka Bonanza.
Yeah. Going into this game too, did you catch the stage pick? I missed it.
It escaped me because I was pulling up SmashGG still here. I have it open now.
We'll see in a second.
Yeah, one thing that I definitely am not expecting though is a switch in characters.
Yeah, no.
Okay, and
back to
no
a PS
stage yet. Yeah, no stage switch yet, and definitely no character switch because I know both of these two are very consistent with their one character choice.
Yeah. Regal really only need one or two more things to go his way for him to, take a couple more to take that game. So going back to the same stage makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of does make sense.
Pikachu's a pretty consistent character on all stages. I don't know if he has a definitively best stage.
Yeah, no, Pikachu's just one of those characters where it's like, if you're that good of a character, it kind of doesn't matter where you are.
Yeah.
I definitely think Pikachu's one of those. Oh shoot, okay, we got a good down air, or a down tilt, I mean, to catch that. It looked like it was a 2-frame almost, I want to say it was.
Both of these players seem to just be trading hits right around now. No one's really pulling ahead.
Yeah, we do have Cyclone in a little bit of an offstage situation, but reverses it with a very well-spaced down B.
Yeah, that was a really good reversal with that move. Dash attack, still not enough to take it. Cyclone sitting at 100, trying to keep Regal on the ledge right now.
Dang, alright, that was good stuff. Good dash attack.
I did not expect that dash attack to take that stock. I thought that it would just barely be able to survive.
I was a little bit taken aback by that. Ooh, we have a back here, but you know what? It's a very good move, but it doesn't take stocks very often unless you're going like very deep off stage for that.
It was still a really good ledge. Oh no!
Ooh,
oh no!
See, we have a really good string coming out here. Cyclone coming in full force. Even though he's one stock ahead, he's trying to keep that momentum going as long as he can before he loses this first stock here.
Yeah, Cyclone not letting that percent difference get to him for a little bit there, but a nice dash attack coming out from Regal to finally take Cyclone's first stock.
Oh man, and a successful follow-up with up B on a down throw is going to close out stock number 2 here for Regal. This could be winner stock right here.
That last game we saw that happen earlier, and I thought that it would kill him, that situation too, but the percent's just high enough for Regal to lose his stock to that up B. It hits so hard.
It does, it really does, to be honest. We have a really good string coming out here of out of Regal, I apologize, and No follow-up with that smash, however.
There was some good DI for Cyclone there. Regal was, I could see it in the way he was drifting straight down. He wanted to hit the Thundercloud confirm to try to spike Cyclone down to take that stock super early.
Definitely true here. Oh, it would have been a follow-up with down smash, but Regal shielding just in time to avoid that hit. Because every hit counts in this situation here now for Regal.
Yeah. He's got to find this stock pretty soon.
Okay, so we re-grabbing ledge. There it is. I could have seen that coming. I was like, wait a minute. Re-grabbing ledge, and he already tried that down there once. Sometimes just that second time is a charm. Ooh!
Ooh!
And there's that. That must have been like the third one now, right? Where it just follows up with up B?
Yeah.
That's sick.
That was a... That was Nair up B?
That was a... Actually, let me see the replay here.
Let's see it in a sec. I think it might have been... It was either Nair or down tilt.
I think it was up tilt? Oh, no, it was Nair. Okay, there you go.
It was Nair.
Yeah, it was Nair. Smart stuff. Because, you know, everybody's looking out for the plunger. But sometimes drop down Nair is really all you need with Luigi.
I didn't expect it to send at that high up of an angle. I thought it would be more of a an outward sending move. Because, you know,
no,
his
you're
foot
thinking
does
of
kind of kick out.
Yeah, you're thinking of Mario's Nair. And like Dr. Mario's Nair sends outwards, both of them do. Like left or right, depending on where you space it. But Luigi's Nair always sends upwards, regardless of where you hit it.
But yeah, we get to see we got to see Cyclone being very confident with where that was going to send and meeting him right where the knockback was going with that up B, taking that last game. So I think we're going to be moving into the next game, which will be Toadstool versus Odoroki.
Okay, sounds good to me. I know Toadstool is a Ganondorf, but rarely a Joker. I've seen Toadstool once at a venue go Joker, and then I've commentated once for the guy, and I think I saw him go Joker like during a particular round. So there is a Joker pocket that's in there. And who's the other guy I mentioned?
Odoroki. He's a Rob main.
Oh yeah, Odoroki's the Rob, and I believe also a Roy, if I'm not wrong. But then again, I think it's been like about... I don't think I've seen actually Odoroki play like since before quarantine, so I don't know if there's been like any sorts of character switches since then, or maybe a new secondary, or maybe even a new main. Who knows?
Oh, well, so
sadly,
it moved straight on through to winners round 2.
Yeah, hey, showed us the Bonanza. There he goes.
Alrighty. So we'll... Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll go and we'll get them up here.
But for now, we'll be catching Bethel 3D versus Toast and Butter.
Yeah, that should be a pretty good match, to be honest.
Yeah, not a bad trade. Which one's tied up? Do you know which one's tied up in the Grands of Doubles?
In the Grands of Doubles?
Yeah.
I was gonna say likely Odoroki.
That's fair. Props to him for making it to Grands and Doubles.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Good work out there.
Right now, we're starting to see the two players get set up. Good water break coming out from Toast and Butter. Respect that. Stay hydrated.
Respect that too. Yeah. My AC's been out for like 2-3 days now. Unfortunately, I have a good mic though, so it's not like blaring in front of my microphone. But it's like Arizona's got it kind of crazy. I was just gonna say Arizona got it like just like really hot this year, but like then
it's always
I think it was raining earlier today. I was like, what? Rain?
Did you guys get rain in Phoenix?
Apparently, that's like very. I don't want to say like super rare, but like definitely like rare.
It doesn't happen often.
Yeah, it definitely does not happen often, and it usually doesn't happen in like the middle of July. So I was kind of like blown back by that.
Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of a. Heat's been hitting pretty hard everywhere in Arizona right now.
Oh yeah, really hard. I think like for a majority of the previous week, we were averaging like 112 or like 115 or something like that.
Yeah, just some crazy levels of heat.
Insane. Weather's kind of popping off.
Yeah, but it's looking to cool down over the next couple of days, and then probably get right back up to those triple digits again.
I can only imagine. Yeah, because I mean, like that's what's crazy too, is that this is only June. We still got to get through July. Probably August is going to kind of go crazy too, I imagine. Yeah, that's kind of insane. Outside, as week, and it's time just occurring on the sidewalk. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like you can just see like everything just moving on the ground.
Yeah, the heat kind of just warping everything, warping how everything is starting to look.
Yeah, I feel like I was about to like step in a portal.
Just get
Where does this go?
teleported somewhere different where it's not so hot.
Like, yeah, it was just like I could just get like transported to like another world on like some anime type beat.
All right. Well, it looks like we're going to be seeing Joker versus Toon Link.
Joker versus okay, yeah, that makes sense. I feel like Toast and Butter has been playing Toast and Butter's like almost a Sonic loyal playing Sonic. It's like Days of Smash 4. But I noticed that he does experiment with other characters such as Cloud, and as we're seeing here now, Joker.
He's repping the Joker shirt right now, so this only makes sense for him.
Is he really? Why did I not notice that? Oh yeah, you're right.
Just some
That's nice.
pretty normal interactions happening right now. Toon Link trying to get something started with his bombs at early percent and finding his way in to get the percent to start to rack up.
Yeah, we're still here in the early game since we're of course just getting started. And one thing I should mention, before things get a little bit too crazy, I gotta respect Bethel's aesthetic as well, where he just seems to have like a mood ring for like his color alts that he uses. Just like I don't know, whatever he's feeling at the moment.
It's like yeah, PS2. I think that this one's good for Red Link today.
Yeah.
Switch over to Town and
He's got the
City.
matching shirt actually. I just realized.
Yeah.
Look at his icon too up top in the corner. Everything's
No,
coordinated.
he is
today.
completely red right now.
Completely coordinated. You gotta respect
Ooh.
that. Ooh, and you gotta respect the Joker back here. Don't sleep on that move, because that'll take a stock with a very healthy lead for Toast and Butter right now. Don't sleep on that move.
Yeah, that back air hits super hard, especially with Arsene. Don't sleep on normal Joker's back air either. That one doesn't kill anywhere near as early, but if you get hit by it on that ledge, it's gonna send you far and put you in a bad
that's
situation.
definitely true here. Oh, and then unfortunate SD. He's gonna tie it up with only a 29% lead now for Toast and Butters. You really do hate to see it.
Yeah, it looks like he was doing a pretty decent job. He was forced near the ledge at that certain point in time, but it didn't look like he was going to have his stock taken on that stage anytime soon. Unfortunate mess up for him there.
And on take there, and now you got ourselves just shy of a tied game here. Hopefully Toast and Butter's got a plan though. It seems like they had a pretty solid start, and hopefully they can retain that momentum even though they've lost that stock.
I was seeing if he would try to wobble him with those up airs on that platform. Looked like he had a decent setup for it right there. He's doing a really good job at stuffing out everything that Bethel's trying to do and challenging him in the air.
Yeah, doing a really great job of doing so here. Solid dash tech coming out of Bethel here. Oh, and an up tilt's going to get punished by Tetrakarn. Going off stage, no forward air, as Toast and Butter had planned there. Arsene is now out of play. And things are still looking pretty even here, I feel like. Because, like, yeah, Toon Link's at the high percent, but look, now you got Rage. And
you got Rage and you hit a bomb right at ledge, that's just going to take the
yeah,
stock.
and Toon Link definitely does have the projectiles to keep themselves in the game a little bit longer than the weight class would not allow them to.
Yeah.
Didn't get the second. I'm followed up with an up air. That was actually really solid. It was like a Z drop bomb if I caught that.
Yeah. And he kind of followed the DI wind with that up air because that thing has a super long-lasting hitbox, a lot more deceptive than it would initially seem.
Yeah, deceptively simple there, but it does seem to be getting results here for Bethel right now. Oh, and an up B whiff, no punish though.
Huh?
Equally punished with Tetrakarn from a bomb is going to put Bethel back at ledge here. Holding on to that stock, but not for long, with Toast and Butter's Arsene coming out in full force here. Still got half a bar, 40% to make up for it. Let's see what Toast and Butter got planned here.
40% is almost nothing to Arsene though. If he gets a decent 1 or 2 hits, even with Tetrakarn, that percent's gonna add.
Ooh, yep, we're there. Just like that. Like, yeah. You were like finishing your thoughts on that, and it happened. Just
yeah, Aegon adds up percent real fast. I got it mixed up with Tetrakarn for a sec.
I mean, we're coming to. Oh, and a parry punish with a grab? I like that.
Joker looking kind of clean right now.
Yeah, because you know what? More often than not, what happens is if you full shield that, the win box will push you away to where you can't grab.
Yeah.
That'll happen very frequently, especially in my experience.
Ooh, good grab with that bomb. See if he can get something. Nope. Ends up getting hit by the bomb instead of managing to get something off with it.
There you go.
Good grab coming out from Toast and Butter, trying to end Bethel's stock right here on this ledge pressure.
Shoot, yeah, you're right. And I mean, it's really coming down to the wire here. And a bomb forward here. Tried and true. Toon Link confirmed he's going to close out game number 1.
Looked like Toast and Butter was maybe trying a little bit too much stuff on that ledge. A couple things that he might not have been too comfortable with, but kind of getting called out by a bomb, and on that ledge once again, that fair is going to take it really early.
Yeah, maybe getting a little bit experimental. Now, keep in mind though, because like Bethel 3D is a common occurrence here in our Pure Smash and our pilot programs and all that great stuff. But Toon Link in general, like you don't really see like Toon Link like every day. You know what I mean? I would say like out of the 3 links that you see in the game, Toon Link is probably the least frequent. Not rare, but definitely the least frequent of the 3.
Yeah, people do like their links, but I think Young Link's combo tools and the longer sword of normal Link and his special bomb kind of set them all apart in terms of what they all can do.
Yeah, it definitely does stand out from the crowd of the rest of the links. I feel like they all play fundamentally the same. They all have like the same like function, I guess. But they go about it like different ways, I feel like.
Yeah, they all swing sword.
Right.
They all have bomb and arrow.
But with a different purpose. They each got a story to tell, you know? Ooh, and a Tetrakarn punish. Center stage, it doesn't matter where you are. That's 1 star.
Yeah. Oh, almost a roll behind grab, trying to take this stock right now.
Ooh, and a Tetrakarn gonna turn out pretty safe for Bethel there with a well-spaced up there.
Ooh.
And just like that, stock count is tied again.
Killing from center stage. Seems like Toast and Butter's using the counters a lot with Joker, trying to build up his Arsene meter pretty fast and catch any stray hitboxes that Bethel 3D's been throwing out.
Yeah, I feel like for example, Bethel 3D's been doing a... Oh, no. I was going to say, I was like, oh, that air dodge did not look great. Yeah, it didn't look like it was.
Missed the ledge with that air dodge. She was trying to do some gun shenanigans to get back to ledge, but it looked like it just barely clipped the ledge in an awkward way.
In a very awkward way, and unfortunately it's going to bring Asta to their winner stock here. You got to go about it very carefully as to how I'm going to close this out. Now, last game there was an SD, and we still got a last stock, basically last hit situation, so Toast and Butter really does have this planned out. Could turn out
He's doing a very good job at not letting the SDs get to him and just playing his own game.
Alright, we got and a punishable down B. Unfortunately, he's going to get grabbed and put off stage. We already have 100% of this last stock here, and Bethel doesn't show any signs of slowing down here.
No. And we see Toast and Butter here on the ledge. See
shoot! Yeah. Good follow-up.
Yeah. That down air, I thought it would push him off the ledge, but he just kind of sat right in front of Toon Link.
Yeah, I was a little bit scared it was going to also, but it looks like Bethel 3D more than ready to follow up on that.
Yeah, just kind of sat there and waited for that up smash.
So we'll see that again.
Very patient from Joker. See, he just goes up, sits there.
Oh, yeah. The timing, to be honest, okay, hear me out. I think if Toast and Butter had hit the ground, because you saw that, like, it was just shy of him, like, hitting the ground. I feel like if he would have hit the ground before that down air came out, I feel like that might have happened, actually.
Yeah. But pretty good games from both players. Bethel 3D winning that one out in the end. Good.
For sure, yeah.
Even with all the mistakes Toast and Butter made, hopefully in his next couple of games in losers bracket, he can clean those up, because other than those, he was doing really good.
Yeah, had a pretty good amount of momentum there. Definitely seemed to be very consistent with just utilizing Arsene when it was available to him. And that's definitely one thing that's key there. I can't say that it's everything to winning a matchup or a game, but, you know, just knowing how to use that when it's available to you.
Arsene certainly really helps out in most situations.
Yeah, it does. Only thing that I'll probably coach for would just probably be like, don't rely on Rebel's Guard too much. That's definitely something that you want to watch out for. But we're moving into our next match here. Looks like we have Odoroki and Toadstool, that match that we mentioned previously.
Yep, going a little backwards in the bracket since they just got done with the doubles tournament. I'm gonna actually go and see who ended up winning that. Stroder Frost, that makes sense. Yes, it would be. It would be Stroder and Frost taking that doubles bracket victory.
Yeah, this sounds about right. I mean, like, I know both of them are super. You know what? I don't think I see them team very often, so I'm actually a little bit surprised to hear that they teamed. Is that weird? Like, I'm not surprised that they won, but I am surprised to hear that they teamed at all.
That's fair.
Yeah, because I don't see that happen very often. But we got our first match here between Rob and Sephiroth. That's a little bit unexpected. Okay, let's see what happens here.
Toadstool looks like he's trying out literally trying out Sephiroth right now. Don't know how that's going to work out for him.
Yeah, not too sure to be honest, because I have never seen Toasto pull out Sephiroth before, so I'm kind of interested to see how it plays out. Of course, the character is still not the most recent DLC as of now, but still fairly recent. See, so one thing, yeah, you definitely want to angle your recovery there.
You definitely want to make sure your up B goes the direction you want it to go.
Yeah, back to the stage, but unfortunate, you know, those types of things happen.
Sephiroth, while not new to the game, is pretty new to the offline tournament games.
That's definitely a good point.
It's going to be an interesting road to see how he starts to do.
Sure thing. I mean, now we got some pretty good neutral. It's an even game, but then you look down at the stock count, it's just like, wait a minute, something's not right.
He does
here.
already have his wing though.
Yeah, the wing. Yes, the wing does become active a lot sooner because of the stock deficit. That is important to note there, and it's definitely coming out into play right now.
There's a really good jab block string coming out from Todoroki.
Ooh, equally good defense coming out of Toasto right now. Has the one-wing angel, but doesn't want to get too ahead of themselves here.
Yep. Oh, I thought that gyro would get something going. Like push to Todoroki just a little bit further off stage.
Yeah, we have a little bit of off-stage shenanigans going on though right now, and we have ourselves back on stage. Todoroki finding themselves at ledge. No forward tilt punish, or at least a successful one coming out of Toasto just yet. Shield break!
But that is a shield break.
You do like to see it. But now we got Toasto just shy of being another stock down, and it'll be back to square one at that point.
Yeah. But a shield break will certainly start to get the momentum back on your side. Still having that wing pushing him forward.
That's definitely true.
I thought that spiked.
And as far as I know, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, let's say for instance, Toadstool manages to take this stock right now and they end up at a stock advantage. I don't think they'll lose One Wing Angel, will they?
Not for a little bit. As we see, it did just go away.
Oh, it just went away. Okay, I see that now. Okay, so now we got our stock deficit back here again, so we'll likely be seeing One Wing Angel again here momentarily. And looking at this wheel, Rob at 98% right now, which is not a lot. I feel like Rob is a pretty heavy character.
Relatively heavy, although I don't think Sephiroth's gonna struggle to kill him at this point. A well-spaced fair will send him off stage and in a better position for him to kill. But Todoroki's looking to prevent that for as long as possible.
Seeing some good coverage on that platform with an up air. Oh, and punishing a recovery attempt with a down air through the stage.
That spike box is massive.
Yeah, gargantuan hitbox. It reaches so far below the stage, and if you got the right stage choice, like this one here, you can see stuff like that happen, especially with non-linear in that sense.
I'd seen Todoroki hanging out a lot down below that ledge. It was just bound to happen at some point.
Yeah, it was just bound to happen at that point. We got ourselves a down throw and a forward air. No back air to follow up, though, however. You can see another down throw. Trying to follow with an up air here. No string just yet. Sick forward air. Excellent. You know what? I keep going.
Yeah. If Todoroki's going to keep going down there and he keeps going for it, then props to him.
Dang it, now we have attempted a Nair follow-up.
Toadstool having some... Ooh!
Great comeback. You know what? Really good comeback.
Yeah, that SD at the beginning not meaning anything to Toadstool. He had some really good ledge trapping there for a couple stocks to just keep him in the game. And that shield break absolutely swinging some momentum in his favor. Yeah, huge move that was made there. And to be honest, I would argue that that down air is equally as integral to making that comeback there. That was just like, I felt like ever since that down air landed, like just that momentum just started building up to where you saw that incredible comeback. And now we're trying to see if that's going to be happening here in game 2. Did you catch the counter pick on stage? It was Kalos. Kalos, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay, Mega is point-based. So, like, for example, if you're playing in a time battle, for instance, you're playing like a casual mode or whatever, it would happen to where, like, you know, if you're behind a couple of stocks in that sense, you would get the One Wing Angel in. So that definitely makes sense. Oh, that's dead. Oh my gosh, yeah, that was almost a 0 to death. Let's be real. Yeah. Rob right at that ledge, just getting the side B going is gonna kill. And we got a good follow. I mean, yeah, Orochi's definitely taking that momentum and just not slowing down whatsoever. One Wing Angel already active here, but he's not looks like. Just basically the same situation we saw last game.
Yeah, basically the same
without-
situation.
Without that PS2 advantage for that down air for Sephiroth.
Exactly, and this seems to be a little bit more of the same as the last game, but on hard mode, because the deficit is way huger this time around.
Toadstool, I saw him smiling a little bit before this set started. He was pretty happy with himself how he was going now. Wonder what's going through his mind right now as he's trying to bring this game back once again.
Oof, I mean, yeah, like we mentioned before, it's looking like more the same as what we saw previously, so I feel like, despite the early stock, I feel like Toadstool still feels somewhat in control of this matchup here, regardless.
Yeah. He really doesn't let those early deficits get to him very easily. That's probably a testament to him as a Ganon main, though.
You know what? You could be right on that.
Once again, he's starting to even out the percents, and the stocks are already even.
Yeah, it looks like they are already, and I mean, we're kind of just seeing a little bit of neutral here at play, and I mean, the percentage is definitely closing out here, but man, just like that, one successful laser off stage, and we're back to square one here for Toadstool. But to be fair, they have a little bit of room to play around with because they are up a game right now.
Yeah. So he could just end up not getting his own stage counterpick after this game and maybe hopefully changing it up a little bit. As much as I like the stock comebacks, they're probably a little stressful on his mental.
Yeah, it most likely can be, to be honest, just to be playing under that high pressure and just like constant disadvantage state. But like you mentioned, that Ganon main mentality is likely what's going to be able to get him through.
Good grabs coming out from Toadstool right now.
Yeah, good you know what? Yeah, Toadstool was very consistent with grabs, and just like maybe not as consistent with the grab like string follow-ups necessarily, but just like being in the right situation to land those grabs.
I don't know how much
Sephiroth's grab is somewhat punishable.
Yeah, it is. It's not a very long range or fast grab. So it's, and I don't really know how many follow-ups he gets off of it at certain percents, but right now, this game is looking very similar to last round.
Yeah, very similar to last round, last stock, and just about last hit here, as Odoroki struggles to make it back on stage with a non-linear recovery that Sephiroth just seems to have so many options against. Launching all the way over to the other side of the stage in a neutral getup is putting Odoroki on the right platform here.
And
it could be the wrong spot.
Toadstool now has the lead. Oh, but that back air having hit.
Yeah, it looked like either... Was that back air?
I think the back air was either laggy enough, or he did end up running out of fuel.
Oh, yeah. No, it looked like it was back air. I saw the stream is a little bit behind. Yeah, it looked like a... Archer is putting Toadstool 2-0 in that round there. Not a bad performance there. Let me check broadcast chat real quick. Oh, I see. Okay, I just got a little reference as to how One Wing Angel there works.
Yeah, but
let's see here.
Toadstool actually having a really good set of games coming out. Down at the beginning of both of those games that we ended up seeing from him, and having the mentality and the ability to just bring those games right back to a winnable situation for him. And we see that in the results right there. He'll be moving on and be playing what looks to be Frost a little bit later in this bracket.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of our bigger names within the Arizona Smash League are going to be coming into play here soon tonight. Coming out in full force. I mean, it's not like for example, like I know like last week we had a couple of PR players that showed up, but it seems like some of them are back here even today on Wednesday, and they're ready to show out.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but both days are now open to all players. So the ones who played on one day are free to come and play on Wednesday now, right?
I want to say yes. I'll wait for confirmation on that.
I'm pretty sure that's how. It's good to see if that is the case. It's really good to see how many people are going to be willing to come to both days and just have the ability and the time dedication to this game.
Yeah, no, it's definitely it's good to see like those grinders, you know, the local grinders just being able to, you know, get back into the swing of things in full swing, you know, just like 2 days a week. That's what I used to be doing. I know, like when I was like somewhat new to the game, I would just be out there 2 days a week, and I'd be not, you know, the old SAK venue, but I'll be out there.
Yeah, it's fun anyway.
Being those locals, so it's good to see that back for basically. I mean, yeah, it just looks to be back in full force from what it looks like.
Yeah.
And here we have
Did Doopster beat Scarm?
Scarm?
Ooh.
In the bracket.
He won 2-0.
That sounds like
It was wow. Let's go, Doopster.
Damn. That's I'm very surprised to see that. Actually, what the heck?
Beating one of the heavy hitters in the bracket.
I'm very surprised by that.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
Right now we have Felix going up against Bulbasaur. Now, this is a big question as to which characters these two are going to be using. Felix has got a...
I want to say it's not so much of a question for Bulbasaur as it definitely is for Felix, because she just be out here playing characters, bro. I don't know, like, what goes to her mind, or if anything goes to her mind.
It's really fun to watch.
Like, dang. Yeah, it is fun to watch. It's true. But,
Bulbasaur has been experimenting a little bit with different characters outside of his main pick of Bowser, but against, you know, someone of this caliber, I don't think he'll be switching off too much.
Right. And like I mentioned, I ended up at the venue for a short while, maybe like 30 some odd minutes, and I got to peep a couple of games. Bulbasaur's been popping up, and I feel like I feel like Felix, who is well aware of that fact, is going straight for the main. No goofy characters, just gameplay, just results.
Nice easy 6% coming out from lasers.
Yeah, we got some good lasers to start it out with, and 18%, not bad. Not bad. I feel like the combo potential that this matchup has for Felix is definitely, yeah, we're seeing it right now. Yep. That's gonna be what's getting the big numbers here in this matchup. We're
already 105%. It's only been like 20 seconds.
It is literally, yeah, it's literally been 20 seconds, bro. That's actually insane. Ooh, and an up air follow up, and that we're just about. Yep, that's Currents on the first stock. Just shy of a 0 to death, and Felix is not wasting any time.
And Felix is going off right now. That was a really well-run stock in almost all stages of the game, in neutral, advantage, and the very little bit of disadvantage that she found herself in.
Yeah, I feel like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, we're going for some pretty big options here for someone at disadvantage state for Bulbasaur, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? Bulbasaur is the Bowser main. I trust him with this character. I've seen this man do results, and I'm just going to trust that any option that I might be questioning the validity of is just in good taste, in good intention.
Just think something I'm thinking too hard about, and that's not how Bowser works.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think I'm meant to think about it.
Just imagine if they shielded. Right? What would happen with that down B? Just imagine.
Imagine. Ooh, wait a minute, that was such a well-spaced forward tilt. I wasn't even ready for that to come out.
Yeah, but we're seeing this percent difference, but there's a huge stock lead that Felix has going right now.
Yeah, that percentage difference is going up, and it makes it only look even bigger when you count for the huge stock difference right now. We're already getting up to that same percent that we found ourselves first stock here, and still in disadvantage here.
It's going to be up to Bulbasaur to find a way to bring this game back and start getting this stock taken, because Fox at 150, I don't know how often. I don't think it's supposed to happen that often. Fox isn't that heavy. Oh, there we go.
Oh, from there it is. That's gonna be first stock here for Bulbasaur, but I don't know. It's gonna be a hard fought battle if Bulbasaur really does intend to bring this to a last stock situation here, because I feel like one good follow up on like a throw, for example. I was literally just about to say throw, and there it is. Yeah, one good follow up there, and we found ourselves back to square one.
It could have been a little bit differently if Bulbasaur had been able to abuse the level of rage that he was at, get that damage and knockback up a ton really quickly, but Felix not about to let that happen.
Yeah, Felix definitely does seem to have a pretty good deal on the options here. Punishing just about everything that Bulbasaur is trying to get up, and Bulbasaur even taking a second, it's like, wait a minute, what should I do so that I don't get punished? And Felix is just like, it doesn't matter, honestly.
Very patient right now. This ledge
very patient.
Very
oh
deliberate.
My god!
That's
still rolling on there, still grabbing ledge here. Punishable F smash is gonna close out game number 1. Felix. Cracked.
Bowser's a little heavy. I saw a little bit of a charge on that up smash. Be like, it might kill. Let's just make sure a little bit.
Man, Felix showing her stuff as the one of the great Arizona icons of gaming. Literally goated. And it's for good reason.
Now, as much as I'd be interested to see a character switch, because she's got a lot of characters she can use in a situation like this, I really liked seeing that Fox in this matchup.
To be honest, yeah, it can be fun to watch, like,
let's go
play, but sometimes it's just fun to watch Fox just press buttons at people. It's very satisfying.
A lot of characters really struggle to account for every single button that Fox throws out. I think out of all the characters in the games, Fox probably has the highest buttons per second.
Yeah, the highest BPS. we'll go with BPS.
That and Sheik, both of these characters just throw out so many hitboxes that do a lot.
Neck and neck.
83%, 89% already on Bulbasaur.
Yeah, already soaring up to 115, and no signs of letting up here, but Bulbasaur using those safe LB out of shields to try and whoa, wait a minute, what was that?
What a parry!
I was trying to say using those safe up out of shields to try and rack up that damage in his favor, but it looks like Felix is just not giving him the opportunity anymore to really go for those kinds of options, as stock number 1 is closed out.
Really good reaction to that to the knockback on that down air, reading which direction it was going to send and getting the kill.
Yeah, and oh my gosh, Nair is super impressive for a character like Bowser, and with every single option that Felix just has to follow up with that, it's just not going to let up here.
Bowser's getting hit by everything right now.
Yeah, when you are the literal largest character in the game,
getting dragged from one end all the way to the other. Oh boy, this is not looking good for Bulbasaur right now.
Not looking too hot here, as we've got ourselves a pretty even percentage. Once we go with the stock count, it's just like, wait a minute, this is not good. Oh! Well, Bulbasaur catching on. It's like, yeah, this is not good, actually. Let me get rid of that first stock.
Bulbasaur recognizing the situation he found himself in and getting a good forward air to take the first stock off the stage. Found it a little bit earlier than last game, so he's getting something going in this one.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit better at dealing with those recovery options that Felix is just so adept at dealing with. But still is a very large percentage to make up for here. Finding ourselves off stage. Let's see what the get up option is. Neutral get up. Shield and down or up B is going to get us safely back onto the stage here, but
yep, good catch on that roll, and Fox is almost dead.
Ooh, good 2-frame, and we got ourselves a stock lead for the first time in the set. Whoops.
Not lasting too long, but that that forward tilt was able to really catch out the recovery, and with all of that rage, there's no doubt that that's going to kill. But Felix right now, fiending with this up there, 72% real fast and not letting up.
Yeah, Bulbasaur very high into their winner stock at the moment, and Felix is definitely trying to put some curtains up on this one. As we're just seeing up air after up air, and Bulbasaur has very few options to safely recover from those strings.
Yeah, more up airs coming out. I wonder if one of these is going to end up killing eventually. Bowser's already at 130, 140 even.
Oh, and a Shine Spike! He's
Spike.
Closing out game 2. Sick stuff. I like that.
Shine Stage Spike. There's a little asterisk on that, but still a really good option.
No, yes, you got to get into the particulars of that, because, like, dang, I feel like Shine Spike just doesn't quite sell it. Shine Stage Spike, man. Excellent close there. Look at that, bink.
Yep, and then just
bam,
missing the tech. At that level, it would be a really fast reaction to recognize which direction you're going from that spike. So, really,
yeah, very commendable.
Yeah.
But you know what, Bulbasaur trooped out the matchup. I know Bulbasaur does have a couple of counterpick characters, but sometimes, even if the matchup is bad, sometimes you know what, I'm saying it out loud, and I'm like, I can really respect that, because sometimes you might be like in a very big like matchup disadvantage, but like sometimes if you just know your character well enough, like sometimes it's just the best option.
Yeah. Even in some circumstances, you want to see like, okay, I know this is a bad situation for me. What can I do anyway? I want to see.
I know, yeah, because I'm like, not everyone is able to just like switch to like any character in the game and just like perform well. Like if I was in a matchup and you told me like, you know what character really worked for this? Wario. I'm like, okay, I'm definitely not gonna go Wario. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna go with the character I know how to play. So I can respect Bulbasaur for just being consistent with what he knows.
Yeah.
And we now got our next matchup coming up here. I don't recognize by face the second guy here, but I do know that that's Rensley that we got coming up on the right side here. Let's go back one more time.
Yeah, I was like, that's Krupp and Passion.
That's the wrong brother.
They're brothers?
Oh yeah, Krupp, Rensley, and Acetyl.
Oh, that's a really good combo right there.
Yeah.
I feel like those three must get some really good practice just sitting at home.
Yeah, they definitely that's like their origin story. They definitely were in the hyperbolic time chamber. I don't even know Dragon Ball Z like that, but yeah, they were definitely in the lab.
They're just like, yeah, well, everybody was grinding online. All three of us were sitting here offline just playing. come
No,
back.
for real, yeah. Like it's one thing to be in the lab 24/7, or like every day, but like to live in the lab,
Yeah.
like, that's a whole new meta right there.
I know Passion is a pretty big Steve player, and at the moment I'm forgetting which character Krupp likes to play.
Krupp is a Falcon. Krupp is
That's
a Falcon,
right.
man.
That's right. So we'll see Steve versus Falcon. That's right, it's CURP.
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 That's true.
Slight difference. Maybe even more fun to say than Krupp. So we'll respect
To be
it.
honest, yeah.
We'll respect
They
the
both kind
CURP.
of catchy. They both kind of catchy.
Yeah. Roddy Tops. I wonder what that is.
I don't know either.
I'm too old.
But I know it's actually been a minute since I've commentated Passion. Actually, I know they've shown out to a couple tournaments since I last done so. But it's been a minute since I've been on the mic for one of the sets here.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
So there's also another player that I don't really see too often on stream, but I like watching them play whenever I'm there in person, because every Steve player plays slightly different with the options that they choose, since this character is so expressive, and it's really fun to see what they go for. Oh, sorry, this is an Alex player, not a Steve player.
Alex player, there you go. We got our Captain Falcon here, our Arizona's resident Captain Falcon, no less. Stepping up to the plate here.
These two just finishing up, getting ready. CURP taking a little bit of time, maybe take a couple breaths, get his music going, pick the right song.
You do need a banger.
Yes.
You do need a banger at times like this. Do we got the Felix tags? Okay, there we go. There it is. We're good to go. The fist bump in there. Like to see it. And we're moving into this game here. I'm kind of excited.
Yeah.
I feel like Passion's gotten some pretty good upsets in the past. Seems to perform very well. But how do they do against PR in the state? I haven't seen very often. Save for I think a set against Schroeder, I feel like I remember, but this should be interesting to watch.
That'd be an interesting. I think I missed that set.
That was a good couple of months ago. And I think that's the only set that I've commentated for Passion here.
But we see.
Okay, we got an up air string right out the gate.
Yeah, we see Passion's currently out of iron, so the Anvil and the minecart are offline at the moment.
Yeah, they are out of stock at the moment here, but there are other options available to Passion, but whether or not CURP is able to punish those successfully or not, so far we are, but I don't know, Passion likely has a couple...
Ooh.
I'm going to say, hopefully they have a couple tricks up their sleeve, because this is a very good advantage state for CURP, and I know CURP's not just going to let that run away for free.
Yeah, CURP seems to just... Once he gets in Passion's face, he's doing his best to just stay there, not give Steve the time to mine or get back on stage and start setting up. Because once Steve starts to do that, it's
oof.
Oh,
oof! And what was once an insane stock advantage is now only 43%. As a well-spaced forwarder is closing on stock number 1 here for CURP. Great play there. I like that.
Passion coming back like, oh, you spiked me up. My turn now. I get to spike you.
I got one of those too. Actually, I think, yeah, Steve has more spikes available to them than Captain Falcon does, actually.
Ooh, but they don't have spike.
But I want to see a Steve main pull out of that right there. Where's Steve's down throw or down air in the forward air? I want to see that come out of Steve. That's a Captain Falcon exclusive right there.
Man, CURP is just still pressing forward and managing to almost hit that second knee.
And Krupp is still devastating with these downers right now and following up with all kinds of aerials. Because that's just what this character does extremely well, and we're seeing that in full force here.
But Steve going ahead with these fair strings, trying to drag the opponent all the way across the stage, just building up that percent. But without iron, his disadvantage state's pretty poor.
Pretty poor at disadvantage, so you're definitely right on that. And I mean, Krupp is just following up on everything he needs to be doing right now to just take this one-stock lead and just take it for miles.
Good tag.
Successful tag, yeah. Successful tag on Passion. They're keeping him in the game, but for how much longer? Because Krupp is not planning on letting up here.
And up throw.
Up throw.
DI mix up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I feel like, okay, that's probably not the first time I've seen that before. But I could probably count you on my left hand how many times I've actually seen that happen in my life. That's so rare.
In that specific situation, everybody expects that forward throw, and that up throw, if you DIing in for the forward throw, you just die.
That's actually sick as heck.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I got hit by it on Monday. That's why I know.
Oh, that's how you know. I'm gonna definitely keep note of that. Like, if not for the matchup experience, just because, like, dang, that's a pretty cool fun fact because I don't see that a lot.
Yeah. Good awareness from CURP though, recognizing that I think it was at 160 he got that grab, that up throw was well within range to kill.
Yeah, well within range to kill. Because, like, man, if I was that Falcon, I probably would have never gone for that, to be honest.
Going into the second game, we see an FD pick coming out from Passion. Maybe he'll get a little bit more. Oh, yep. We see a little bit more Steve shenanigans.
This is the definitive stage for Steve. I feel like. Am I wrong? I feel like that is.
I feel like PS2.
I think the way FD, like the terrain is that, like, you can get, like, any material from there more consistently than, like, any other stage.
Yeah, it's more spread out, kind of how it was designed, where iron and all of the value materials are more.
Yeah, it's more spread out. So I'm like, do correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure a lot of Steve mains just counterpick depending on what materials are available.
Yeah.
Like Town and City are the worst stages for the opposite reason, you know.
And then I think PS2 is one of the better stages if you really like to use iron, because those corners give a lot of it.
And that too, and I mean, we're definitely seeing Passion performing a lot better this round, most likely due to the stage counter pick, but I mean, we're still seeing a lot of good play regardless. You know, it's not just the materials.
Managing to get that stock lead at the moment.
Yeah, it's the content of the player right now. We're definitely seeing them pulling out a stock lead right now, but for how long?
Yeah,
because I mean, don't forget, we're up against CURP right now.
CURP's doing everything he can right now to not get punished and end up closing out the stock. 156 on Passion right now. I think another strong hit from Falcon. Like, y'all, weak hit back air, apparently not going to take it.
Yeah, like you said, it's going to have to be a strong hit. And down air! Almost seemed like it went through the platform. Probably was a 2-frame though, but dang. Was that one way to close out stock number 1 here?
Pretty strong way to start building up that momentum once again, trying to maybe bring back what he was getting from game 1.
Yeah, trying to retain that momentum here, because it seems like games are definitely a lot more in Passion's favor this time around. Not just like, I want to say it was like constant disadvantage state, but it was definitely like, oof, it was pertinent, and we're seeing that come back in full force now, because 70%, that's still quite a bit of work to do here.
CURP's starting to feel himself a little bit with that knee. That's not, I'm pretty sure that's not entirely true, but man, did it work there.
Yeah, and I mean, Passion's definitely going to have to learn to play around with these aerials a little bit more, because CURP wants to land them. We're seeing a back air, an attempted a nair follow-up. Not quite going to hit its mark, though, just yet. Back air? Part 2? No, none yet. Oh my god, stomped!
But able to stomp that Elytra recovery angle, and very, very convincing from CURP right there. Recognizing what he needed to do to bring back what he wanted.
You're right. You're right on that. Yes, sir. You can say that again, because, like, dang. That was one heck of a performance here from CURP. It's definitely been a minute since I've seen him play. Yeah. So that was a treat.
Pretty refreshing to see that high-quality Falcon gameplay. We even got to see 2 knees.
Yeah, that's true. We got. I don't know if you caught that. We got Yomada Fu coming up to the plate.
Yomada Fu and Frost. This will be a really good match.
I believe his name is short for Your Modulation Fool. I don't know, actually. I don't know what it's short for, but Yomada Fu, bro. Big shoutouts.
I do like
great
that
content
name.
creator, excellent streamer, great guy.
Really?
And on the other hand, no, yeah, it's fun to say. And we definitely got a fun guy on the other end too. Here we got Frost stepping up to the plate. Very prominent Crom player within our scene, up and coming. The next generation of Smash. One of the big headers in that front.
We're seeing a lot of that right now. And if we're looking at bracket right now, currently we have Felix and Arconi happening in winner's quarters, and Bethel 3D taking it over the Dupster. Able to upset one of the heavy hitters of this bracket, but fallen 1 game short of taking the set off of Bethel 3D.
Just short. I do hate to see it, but you know, as long as it's was that winner's round?
Yeah, that was winner's quarters.
Yeah, winner's quarters. You know, you still got a fighting chance in that case.
If he's popping off today, I really hope we see him later in bracket.
I hope we get them like up here soon. Like, hopefully whatever match they got coming up next is on hold so that we can. I want to peep that. I don't know about you.
He's got a little bit to wait. He's got 2 matches before he plays again.
Oh, okay. So we must be chilling on that then. If it's cool with you, I think they're disconnecting the controller real quick. I'm actually grab some water and hopefully I'll catch it just in time for us to start.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be with you guys here shortly.
They also got to do names, so you've got even more time. So going in, we see both of these players just kind of getting everything ready for the match at hand. I think we're going to be seeing like Taco said a little bit earlier, Frost going with either the kind of the Croy pick, most likely Chrom. He seems to favor that a lot, and then Yomadafu, a Game & Watch main, gonna be seeing some of those shenanigans with that up B, very strong in every situation. Kind of just a free get off me tool. You touch my shield, get off me. I'm off stage, get off me. That up B doing so much work for him. But going to start off with PS2, both of these players ready to go ahead. No more pro controllers hooked up to mess anything up.
And look at that, your boy's just in time. They had a set of names, right? Is that what I missed?
Yeah, they also set up names, so you had even more time.
Yeah, I hear you on that. So now we got Yomadafu's very own Game & Watch, and Frost stepping up to the plate on Chrom, starting up on PS2. It's a classic. After all, you gotta do the classics.
I was talking a little bit earlier about how most likely be seeing a lot of Game & Watch up be just one of the strongest get-off-me tools in the game.
Yeah, definitely a very strong option for that. It's honestly, let's be real, it's multi-use.
Yes.
Like you can straight up just combo out of that under the right circumstances, and we're definitely seeing it as a get-off-me tool right now, though. That's what we're seeing at the moment.
Ross doing we're seeing a lot of good neutral coming out from both of these players, trying to pick and choose which battles they take and how they go about them, but Frost finding himself on the ledge right here.
No, when you're playing against a rushdown like Chrom, though, that's definitely the way to go about it, I feel like. You definitely do want to like pick and choose your battles, because you might find yourself down to stock at like as early as what we have now is 62%, but on the other hand of things, yeah, Yomadafu pushing that offstage advantage.
Going deep for that kill.
In his favor. Yeah, that was really deep for that. I like that.
Game & Watch with that insane recovery.
Yeah, insane recovery, but still gonna get caught out there by jab back air, colloquially referred to as Jer. I
love Jer.
Freaking love the name Jer. I love him.
It's so funny. When it comes to Roy, I also really like Jide B.
Oh yeah, Jide B. That's a hood classic.
With Roy in particular, it kills incredibly early.
It does. Yeah, especially. Oh yeah, Jeetles, jab Jeetles. And then if you're playing Snake, you can do a jab and F smash, and it's called JRPG.
JRPG. And now while we're out here talking about J this, J that, Frost out here starting to run away with this game at the moment. That second stock was super clean from him. Just
really clean second stock, and I mean, huge advantage stage right now. Only at a 17% and rising, but like that's for a matchup like this, I feel like, you know, Game & Watch is really good at racking up damage, but has like very predictable KO options that if you're playing, if you're good enough at reading those options, it can be kind of hard to close out that stock.
Yeah. And right now, Frost kind of just pushing that advantage as much as he can and abusing the fact that Game & Watch really doesn't have a kill at this point.
You're gonna see a down throw, no fall. Oh,
really good pivot.
I take that back. I almost said it out loud and I took it back immediately. I was gonna say no follow up, but it was there.
Yeah.
It's a little late to the party. I like to see that.
That pivot F tilt doing wonders at that ledge, taking it really early. It seemed like.
That's what it's looking like here. And Frost, very content. First game here. We'll wait to see what Yomadafu's counter pick is here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if that was a dash attack, Yomadafu would have been able to come back, but recognizing, ooh, good song pick.
Good song pick. I think, actually, yeah, I played Yomadafu once in bracket, and I know that's like his go-to. That's his go song right there.
It's a good go song.
It's a good go song.
Go right in the name.
Oh, yeah, that's right!
Go KK Ryder.
It is actually in the name.
I remember hearing this a lot in Smash 4 when it was Starterville.
Yeah, this is definitely another certified hood classic.
Racking up almost 40% with... Oh, he just wasted a 9. No! But Yomadafu racking up a lot of percent with this Nair string, pushing Frost as far into disadvantage as he can at the moment. Frost making his way back, 75% sitting on him, trying to get something going.
Yeah, 70% is definitely a good start here for Yomadafu, but Frost, well aware of that, seems to be feeling out the neutral a little bit more than the previous game. That jab little interaction there was a little bit haywire, but I feel like Frost is definitely being very cautious at making back his percent deficit.
This isn't going to hit right. Oof. Good. It's like, that's a little too far to get neutral get up. I hope this doesn't hit.
Yeah, right? That would have been a little bit ridiculous if it landed.
Oh.
Oh, and a good job reading that fuck the platform. Great stuff on Yomada there.
That move's got some pretty insane armor on it if you try to challenge it.
It does, so it's not like you could have landed with an aerial on it, you know? That definitely would have beat it out.
Yomada once
I feel like
again.
that is something that Crom players do pretty often, though. Is, like, land on you with an aerial, like, out of a disadvantage and whatnot. So I think Yomada was definitely having that up-smash ready for that.
Yeah, it's a good way to try to get a reversal going if you land with that forward air in there. Just try to get a string going, bring him to the side of the stage where your stronger kill options will take over from there.
Precisely, and now we got the ball in Frost Court in terms of tying up this game again, and we got it!
Salute that man.
One good reverse edge guard with up B, man. You like to see that.
He just got cheesed by Crom.
Got that Crom cheese. I love some good cheese, though. Uh-oh, and here we go. We got ourselves a nair into up air. Another up air, but no forward air. Because sometimes you can just really just go crazy on those aerials, but if it's not the right percent, not the right character,
holding down.
And it doesn't matter because you still have upbeat cheese. It all comes full circle. It's all down to the cheese.
I think Frost, that was actually really good for Frost in that situation. He was down almost 50% and just evening that out to where it's just neutral time now, but Yomada not carrying 62% already on Frost. Kind of similar to what we saw in that first stock.
You said it there. Now we got our tied stocks here, but still seems to be in Yomada's favor for the most part here. And while aware of that, Yomada's definitely playing a lot more defensively to try and retain that lead against a rushdown character like Crom. Good option select there with the up B. Unsafe backer is going to get punished with an Aether, and we got ourselves a tie game now.
Yep. I think this is probably a little bit more in Frost's favor as his Game & Watch is so light, almost anything that Frost can throw out will send him so far off the stage and maybe lead to a kill later on.
That is definitely a good point there. Oh my goodness, what was that?
That had no lag.
Yeah, it's like the fact that it claimed just canceled out the lag for an F tilt.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Okay, good catch. I like that.
Jer? Aw, missing out on the Jer. I think that would have taken it from that situation. Yomada was at a high enough percent to where I think it would have killed.
Uh-oh. Okay, really good uppie there.
Yeah. Trying to make a reversal on the situation.
Oh!
Huh?
Pardon?
Hit hurt box shifting. I think he clipped the down tilt. I think Crom down tilted, poking his little hand in there.
Oh my god. What kind of hurt box shift was that? That was like a hurt box shift on a dimensional level. Like that, like,
jeez.
That man reached through time and space.
Game & Watch.
To land that up smash.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll be getting to see a game 3. Save a replay.
Oh my god. Had like a gravitational pull on that up smash. Like pulled him in.
Yo, I'm looking at Frost's face right now. He's just like, what the heck just happened?
Yeah, that like just. He's like rebooting right now. He crashed.
Error 404. Game & Watch up smash doesn't make sense.
Yeah, his EXE crashed after that one, man. That's insane.
Man. That's gotta hurt though, but hopefully gonna be able to get back into the swing of things, getting his counter pick and his song pick.
And the song pick. Not a bad song.
No.
I know some people like to have that song that like kind of like keeps them in the zone, but I need something to hype me up personally. I don't know about you.
Yeah. The black and white music not too bad in this game though. Route 10's
I respect it.
One of the better picks.
I definitely respect it here. And of course you gotta respect the PS2 counter pick. You do see it all the time, but you know, it's for good reason.
He did win on it earlier, so he knows that it's a little bit better in his favor.
This is true here, and we definitely do have Frost definitely pushing that advantage state that was very prominent with him in this first game.
I think he could have gotten a little bit more off of that Nair 1, but kind of missing out on that opportunity.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But we do still have a very good advantage state for Frost here. Almost a backer. I feel like that would have taken the stock, if I'm being real.
Yeah, I think that just barely missed, too.
Just barely missed here, but still on point, no less. With a forward tilt, closing out stock number 1 with a very healthy lead.
Man, he's really clean with that pivot cancel, getting that those tilt attacks out real fast.
Yeah, really proficient at landing those. But we got ourselves some bacon at the ledge here. the couple forward airs. So Yamadafu's definitely doing his work, due diligence to try and catch this up here.
Yeah. Ross coming out with some really good spacing on all these down tilts, just trying to put himself in a little bit better of a situation than just running in without a plan.
Okay, and we got our uppy and the up air string. Still coming out in full force, but Frost successfully able to land a little bit of a fast faller, so it's not going to have too much of an issue pulling that off.
No.
We got our eighth onto ledge. No up smash punish.
Good get up attack though, all timed. Right as that
really
smash attack was ending and getting the tilt attack.
Ooh, I like that nair cancel and grab.
Yeah.
That was solid stuff here, but yeah, I was about to say, that's great and all, and I'm happy for you, Yamada, but I would say it's about time to wrap up that stock, and Yamada caught on. Read my mind.
With that down air killing, making me realize Yamada hasn't been throwing out that down air that much.
Nope. To be honest, I feel like Yamada, it's like, you know, with Game & Watch being such a predictable character as they are, sometimes you really do just need to save like those most predictable options for last.
Yeah.
Just make them think that it's like, you know, make them think like are they gonna do it? Are they actually gonna do the move that everyone hates so much?
Yeah,
and there it is.
Every time he's doing that uppy, he's picking different options other than that down air. I know it's good, but Yamada's finding his way to move around without it. Props to him.
Yeah, definitely navigating very efficiently here. Needs to, being such a light character at 103. And they finally have this stock count tied up, but for how much longer? With Frost definitely pushing that advantage state as far as he can when possible.
These up airs are racking up a lot of percent for Yamadafu right now. And barely surviving that F tilt from center stage. There we go, there's another down air.
Glutes, man, that was a really excellent forward tilt, bringing it to last stock here for Yamada, but Frost at 82. Not far from their very own
that was a lot of shield damage.
winner stock here. That actually was for a 7, right? I was actually just thinking that. Excellent jab stream. Let's see if we can follow with some neutral B. There it is. There's 3.
Ooh, that chair barely missing. That would have confirmed that stock from there.
Yeah, 3 for 4. Those neutral B's landing, but no forward tilt. But we do get a forward tilt, but it's going to bring him to the other ledge here.
I think all of the conditioning Yamadafu's been doing without using that down tilt's hopefully going to pay off for him right now.
Yeah, hopefully going to pay off. I know you meant to say down air, but now that I think about it, there's been no down tilt either. There's been no down tilt either, so you're technically not wrong. But dang, we've been seeing forward air doing its work. Yeah, and there it is again.
I remember at the start of this game where that was considered a very terrible option. And now it's
people hated that.
Really good for some zoning that Game & Watch
Oh
gets.
my god!
Really well-spaced forward smash.
Yeah, Smash was kind of still ignorant. Said, what about forward air? Sorry, too busy winning the game.
Now that bomb doesn't mean anything to me. I hit it with my sword. That means it doesn't work anymore, right?
Straight up. Isn't that move like new to this game? I could have sworn it was like a box in Smash 4, wasn't it? It wasn't like a projectile like it is now.
Was it a briefcase?
Oh, it was like a briefcase, yeah.
Ah.
Like a box. Or
I do remember a briefcase, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, so there you go.
Man, hitting a bomb with a sword must do wonders, apparently. Crom knows something we don't.
Yeah, Crom just knows something. It does extend the hitbox, so that's definitely all what I can gather from that.
So now we now have our winner's side for top 8 all done.
Yeah, all set and ready to go on that there.
We have CURP, Bethel 3D, Frost, and Felix moving on. Yes, they are going to be moving on here. But that's not to say that we do have a couple more exciting matches to show off beforehand, because, like I mentioned, I mean, I wouldn't say, like, there's a couple, like, notable names, but they're not, like, I would say the bracket is stacked by definition, but we got most of our frequents here in terms of, like, big hitters, you know what I mean? Yeah, we also had a couple upsets today, so there's going to be some good losers matches going to be going on.
That's true. That's true. There's going to be some exciting losers matches that you might not see every week. Because, like we mentioned before, and like we're looking at the bracket here, if anybody happens to have that open along with us, there's a couple of exciting upsets that have taken place that are going to shift the dynamic a little bit from what we normally get.
And right now we're going to be seeing some more Yomadafu for all of his fans out there. We got Yomadafu versus Cyclone. Cyclone making another return to stream
some
today.
More modulation fool. You'll like to see it. Big fan of this guy's work.
Modulation fool.
Modulation fool. Or maybe it's moderation fool? I don't know.
I feel like either of those could work.
Yeah.
Now the Game & Watch Luigi matchup sounds like a
Cursed?
yes, a little bit, to say the least.
Yeah. Like, I'm with you on that one. But who do you think it favors, though? Cursed or not?
Oh,
Who's coming out on top, do you predict?
well, Game & Watch is so light that Luigi's combos must be done at, like, super early percents. He just has to throw out a kill move and get it going.
Yeah, you're definitely right on that.
So I think, in terms of that, Game & Watch has the advantage, at least in that. He also has the up B to get Luigi off of him as much as he can.
Yeah, and they both have their names and stuff set up on this Switch, so we're just able to jump right into it and find out for ourselves. So let's get right into that.
Seeing a little bit of Yomadafu just kind of running away with this right now.
Oof, and 2 successful bacons off stage, and what the heck? I don't even know. I can only assume that was up B.
That was an up B trade. Yomadafu got
gosh.
coined there, but able to make it back.
Sheesh, man. Okay, well, it looks like Yomadafu wins the up B duel, in case anybody was wondering that about this matchup. Dang, I never would have thought of an interaction like that. It kind of does make sense. Now we got Cyclone's, yeah, great up smash there, and Cyclone's gonna have to try and make sense of this stock disadvantage right now, because it's still very healthy for Yomadafu right now.
Yeah. Game & Watch kind of throwing out all of the oppressive hitboxes that he has, that Nair, keeping everyone out.
It's true, and I mean, we've got Yomadafu holding on to that. We're seeing that again. We saw this against Regal earlier, right? Where we saw like a reversal.
Yeah, reversal with that Cyclone.
With one Cyclone, the namesake. It's coming in clutch right now, but oof, will it be enough? Because we now have a 2-stock disadvantage here. And Yomadafu is still gripping this first stock and not letting go anytime soon, looks like.
Oh yeah, he's taking this advantage state as far as he can. But back throw, gonna be able to take it.
Yeah, as far as he can, but we still have one more stock to work with before we can really call things even here.
I wonder how charged Bucket would be with just 3 fireballs.
Does it depend on like the strength of the projectile, or do you just need to fill it up?
It depends on the strength of the projectile.
You see, I did not know that.
3 Fox Late wouldn't make Bucket, kill like it normally does.
Oh, I didn't know that. I honestly just thought it was just like fill the bucket and you win.
Fill the bucket, get kill move.
Yeah, straight up. Flowchart.
Cyclone not letting this stock deficit get to him right now, almost taking that stock immediately, but that Cyclone was not enough to kill.
Yeah, not immediately. It looks like if this does go to last stock, it's not going to come easily for Cyclone, as we hit 139 on the last stock, and Yomadafu for the most part is still big chilling.
Yeah, those up airs are racking up so much percent for him in both of the sets we've watched him in.
Uh-oh, that was a little bit of a funky platform fall animation, just kind of
second
deflated.
bucket? Maybe he's going to try to end it with bucket. That'd be funny.
I feel like, yeah, because Cyclone's still coming out with these neutral beats, and Yamada's been pretty consistent at catching them. Oh, and our down air!
Untechable.
Down air. Yeah,
that was a good situation for Yomadafu there.
Yeah, our resident down air, which was pretty absent from the last set, is coming in pretty clutch there first game.
Yeah, using it as that offstage option. He wasn't even dead from using it all the way there. He still could have jumped it up, beat it, made it back. That move is hecka safe, no matter what.
It's true. It really is safe no matter where or when you use it. And yeah, you know what? Sometimes if you're just trying to, if you see you got like a healthy lead and you just want to close it out, go for the safe option. You know, just go for what works.
A little bit of a question coming in on the bans here, but ended up going to Kalos.
Right, we ended up on Kalos here. I'm not expecting a character switch or anything like that, to be honest.
No. Yomadafu hovering that random, though.
Do be pondering.
Yeah.
There's a little, ban Kalos? Going on here. Oh, Kalos was banned.
Maybe.
Look at that.
No, music.
Oh, the bangers. Fair enough.
Skipped right over Gen 4. I'm disappointed.
SMH. You know, I actually did not play Gen 4. I'm kind of excited for the remakes.
I'm excited just because I get to play those games again.
You know what? Yeah, that definitely has its market as well.
Hopefully they end up being good, especially the Legends Arceus one. I hope that ends up being pretty
good. That definitely looks like a brand new experience as opposed to remake, but I'm looking into that as well.
Yeah, but going right into this next game on Kalos now with new music.
Now with
Yomadafu is up 1-0 right now.
There it is, and now we've got Yamada up on some advantage state right now because, like, dang, that momentum just didn't stop between game series. We've already got 43% on the board for Cyclone.
Already a charge on bucket.
Yeah, and already a charge on bucket. We're not wasting time here. Cleaning up. Oh, and Cyclone with a really good tech though. I like that.
I thought Yamada was dead there, but saving his air dodge, getting a second charge on bucket.
Hey, good job saving that air dodge there. We got our down throw, but no follow-up on there, unfortunately.
Yeah, too high percent, it looks like, for nearly anything he wanted to go for.
Yeah, I was going to say, it likely is due to that percentage there. But we still do have a couple tricks up our sleeve here for Luigi. Let's see if Cyclone is able to pull those out here. Okay, not a bad attempt, not a bad attempt. We're still sticking with the grab strings, although they might not be as consistent. There are still a couple of ones that can rack up that percentage somewhat well here. We're still seeing that come out of play here.
I think we'll be getting to see how strong that bucket will be in a sec.
Uh-oh, a little bit of an awkward trade there. It's going to close out, bringing things back into neutral here. Ooh! Cyclone, getting a down B, but an immediate punish with Yomada's downer. Is going to close out stock number 1 here.
More nair strings coming out from Yomada. Just kind of everything lining up so consistently for him right now. Once he gets that grab, he gets a couple of aerials, and it just goes from there.
Yeah, consistency is definitely looking to be Yomada's key to success right here. Along with downer, as it is a literal key. And, we got our bucket!
Well, it looks like it was decently strong. I'm going to double check at what percent that killed. That did 40%.
Well, I'm glad you got that confirmation there, and Yomada is definitely glad to see that one stock situation here for Cyclone. Losers, tournament stock no less. I forgot we were losers for a second.
This is losers, round 4. It'd be unfortunate to see either of these players go out right now, but one of them does have to go.
Yeah, one of them does have to go here, and Cyclone definitely needs to go for another option here, because it seems like the grab combos are just not working out for either this matchup or this percentage right now.
Yeah. He is starting to bring it back though. 180% on Game & Watch is not a terrible disadvantage. Game & Watch will die to almost any kill move you throw out right now.
Yeah, not a terrible disadvantage. You're right on that, but I mean Cyclone at the same time is still playing the neutral here, trying to play a little bit more carefully this time around, because it is, like you mentioned, your tournament stock. You got to go about it very precautiously.
Yeah, Yomadafu's not letting anything slip through the cracks though. Really solid defense, throwing out the right aerials to stuff out the approaches and build up his percentage more, his opponent's percentage even more.
No, nothing here is going unchecked from what it looks like. Dude, I thought I heard nothing inside. Oh shoot, we got our up smash tied stocks here.
Yeah. Now, I don't think the Luigi combo is impossible in this situation, but he's got to do a lot of work to get that grab started. Oh, shoot, especially with how consistent Yomadafu is with these edge guards right now.
Ooh, if we're catching it with the up B, and that is going to be curtains for game 2 for Yomadafu. Not a bad game.
Not a lot of moves can beat out Luigi's side B, but that up B, one of the ones with the privilege to be able to do that.
Oh, it is privileged, and Yomadafu definitely did use it, so, you know, big ups for that. Gotta respect it.
Yeah. Now, Yomadafu will be continuing to move on into top 8 from loser's side.
Yes, we're still making that push here further into bracket. Let's see if I can't figure out. Oh, looks like we got Woot stepping up to the plate.
And more Steve gameplay from Passion.
Yeah, more Steve gameplay from Passion. Loot, she is a very talented Mii brawler, as well as a up-and-coming Pirate and Mithra as a counter pick. I'm not sure which one she's been going for more frequently, but she's very good on both of them. We've seen her play both of them, and she does pretty well.
Seems like she's mostly been starting off with the Mii brawler one, seeing how that one goes, since that's her. I think that's been her main for a while, and then even if she wins that first game, or if she loses it, just kind of feel it out from there, which one she gets.
Yeah, now let me ask you. Have you commentated Loot before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so I don't know if any of your co-commentators have mentioned this, and I don't know the full thing right out the gate, but the Mii brawler that you will be seeing tonight does have a established lore.
Oh, it's got established lore.
Yeah, lore and canon come along with this Mii brawler that you'll be seeing here.
There's
actually more than one. Looks like we're going to be seeing a Nora, which is like basically her go-to there. But there's more than one Mii character that she uses in tournament play, and they all got their own little story.
Each
cool.
one is a little bit different, I'm assuming.
Yeah, each one is a little bit different, moveset-wise and, of course, lore-wise. I'm sure if you were to ever meet her and, like, ask her about it, I'm sure she'd be more than willing to, like, send you, like, I think she has, like, documents and stuff like that. It's actually like, pretty insane, though. I'm definitely about it. I think that's actually, like, the coolest thing ever.
That's awesome. I can't say that I dislike that. That's really
it's
fun.
really cool. Really neat stuff. And, you know what? PS2, we've seen it a million times today, but it's a pretty neat stage, so you can't blame them. We're going to be seeing that again here. We're going to be seeing, like you mentioned, Passion's Alex stepping up to the plate once again.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully he'll have a little bit more luck than he did last time. CURP really did a good job. I think if Loot watched that game, she'll have a pretty good job at how to deal with Steve in this kind of matchup. Just stay on.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think here too.
Oh,
staying on, already laying down a little bit of pressure, but Loot manages to sneak her way through here. Ooh, and a punishable up B. Not going to be punished as much as I honestly thought, but okay, we'll roll with that.
Really good option to get out of that Steve combo.
Yeah, really good option there. Good shield, but still going to get poked. I don't like the fact that it pokes.
It's
kind of annoying.
It's got so much shield pressure. I think it will almost always poke in that situation.
It almost always pokes. So it's like you either parry or you be like somewhere very far away to where, because you know, like you can like ride that thing like to the ground, right?
Yeah.
And then you can follow with like down smash and stuff like that. So you can even block it successfully and still get hit. Actually insane.
You can also just kind of drop it off and go for something else entirely.
And like land in front of them with a backer or something like that. It's actually ridiculous.
Now, okay, there we go. I was just about to say, Passion's been out of a pickaxe for a little while, so he'll need to get a little break to go and craft for it.
Yeah, so that way they can continue mining materials. You're right on that. The pickaxe is back online, but we do have Lou, who seems to be logging on here and piling on that damage. It seems like it was just like a really good advantage state for Passion for a little bit, but Lou getting that percent, which is fine, because you know what? Now we have her down to stock, but a comeback is still on the table, very much so.
At this next Steve stock, though, we'll be seeing the diamond tools come on lock.
Oh, that's true, because you don't lose materials between stocks. That's right.
Oh, and it's not worth it at 110 unless it's your last stock to go for that diamond tools.
I honestly, you know what? On a little bit of a tangent again, I think it would have been way better balanced if you lose materials. It would have been accurate to the game, too.
It's true.
Maybe not all your materials, you know, like Joker and Cloud, they don't lose like all their meter. You know, you can just like half it or something. I don't know. Just like I do think it's kind of crazy that you can just respawn and just be an advantage with Diamond.
But they do have a starting amount. I guess that it would just reset to the starting amount. That would also be a good option.
Yeah, that would like actually be a good balance. That's what I think. But going back to the match here, we do have Loot on her second stock. Still can't take this first one here, at least not quite yet. She's probably just feeling out to see what kind of option will work best. And up smash is busted, so that seems about right.
There's the diamond tools. These are going to start hitting for a lot of percent now.
Yeah, and that's on top of the percent that's already been done between that first stock and now here. Already going up to 121 on Lute's side. It's looking... Oof, it's looking kind of tough, but Lute is she's trooping through right now.
I really like that interaction of the shot put and the pressure plate actually working out in Lute's favor. Just kind of all of that work he did to get that TNT set up, just done by one little throw of a shot put.
Yeah, that is smart. One of the most commendable parts of Lute's gameplay is she, like, I don't know if she's like a college student or something, if she like specializes in like trigonometry or something like that, but she's just be landing those shot puts.
Got that math major.
After doing like hard calculus like in neutral, it's actually the craziest thing ever. Look out for those shot puts. They're really deadly against Lute's particular.
That grab not having that hitbox on the way back really kind of not doing good for Passion right there. But another shot put coming in big time. Messing up a little bit of what Passion had set up.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That was actually an insane trade between a down B and a down air from Passion there. But this is about as tight as we've gotten so far in the set.
Yeah.
So things are looking pretty up good for Loop, but Passion has definitely been keeping up that lead that they've had basically since the beginning.
Passion's been having a lot more time to mine for more materials, so he's not been out of a lot.
Yeah, not a lot. You're right on that. And oh, a down air once again coming out, and this time it's closing out game 1 in Passion's favor.
Yeah, having all of that iron available to him gives Steve a lot more creative options to go for. A little bit more predictable since he'll be going for the really good options of minecart and anvil, since those
So
are
to
really
be honest,
strong.
yeah, that's true. And to be honest, well, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. I was going to say before they did the stage counter pick, but I feel like, me personally, I almost always want to counter pick to a stage like Smashville or Town & City, just because it doesn't give Steve as many resources to work with as normal. But
Yeah.
it seems like Luke feeling pretty capable with the Pyro and Mithril switch. Let's see how that works out.
Ooh, solid 64% string coming out from Steve. That
Right out of the gate.
was ridiculous.
Right out of the gate, right from go to, like, what are we at, like 15 seconds now?
Yeah.
In record time, we got Loot up to 71%, but Loot's keeping up.
A little bit.
Decent 38. Oh!
Ooh,
Did I
with
say that? We got a pretty sus advantage here right now for Loot. And again, like, only like a minute and 30 seconds in, and it's looking pretty tough.
Getting some more of those materials. Passion right now, just trying to get his arsenal built up, but that down air to up smash missing out.
Yeah, Lightning Buster gonna get punished, but not quite to the extent that Passion was probably shooting for there. Okay, we got
I'm not gonna lie, all of Steve's hits look like they should hit a little less hard than they end up doing.
Yeah, they. I guess it is dependent on what like tool you're using, but you're definitely right on that.
But those sword hits seem to just kind of pop them up a little bit, and then the pickaxe comes out and just really does the heavy hitting.
Yeah, it really does that big damage, and we're seeing that come out right now, in fact, just then, and we're seeing him follow up with forward throw off stage, just shy of re-grabbing ledge with that side B, and unfortunately Loot is at their, yeah, it's still loser side, so tournament stock.
Yeah.
With the
Oh
two-stock
my
advantage for
goodness, that was
Passion,
almost really well spaced.
that was, I mean, it was very well spaced, but it's just not going to be enough yet, surprisingly, to close out Passion's first stock here.
Now, Passion hasn't been getting nearly as lucky. No diamonds right now to speak of. Only go up. Never mind.
Yeah. I think we both had like that commentator's curse like in this one game. I'm like, Luke looking pretty good in that advantage state, and then SDs. And then on your end, it's like, no diamonds so far.
Good F tilt though,
set coming out
with
here right
those
now.
diamonds, Steve's going to have a lot more tools available.
Yeah, a lot more powerful tools available
Good
to them.
Lightning Buster.
But we got Luke coming out with the Lightning Buster and a switch to Pyra. Oh, but a punishable neutral B is closing out game 2 for Passion with a very healthy 2-stock lead, no less. What a performance there.
Yeah. That Flame Nova does have a lot of range, but the F Smash just long enough to wait for that move to end. Really well spaced on Passion's part.
Yeah, very good range, but not a lot of mobility to where she was able to close in and land that hit like I'm sure she had planned to.
Yep. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
She had drifted in right there. If you saw that F smash, trying to get like that hit in there to probably just like cancel the charge on that F smash. But to be honest, if you're in a last stock situation, you most likely just like a pointer, just want to try and drift away to keep yourself in the game a little longer. Because you saw that Passion was charging that preemptively, so drifting away would have kept you in the game just a little bit longer there.
Now, we only have one more losers round before we get to full top 8, but we're just going to hop right into seeing CURP versus Bethel 3D for our winner semifinals match.
You got that right. CURP versus Bethel 3D. If I'm looking at the brackets, which I'll get that open right now. Let's see here. So we actually had Bethel 3D. Yeah, they're in. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm looking at bracket right now. Isn't this winter semis?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, this
Winter
is.
semis.
Okay, yeah, it is. Yeah, so they both still on top. They've been making a really good run so far. And to be honest, I think I've seen both of these players like play recently, but I haven't seen them gone like head to head yet. So
Yeah, we saw both of them on stream earlier today, and going to see if they've been able to keep up the momentums that both of them had in the games that they were playing.
right, we're gonna have to see how that pans out here. But we already have Bethel 3D pulling out a very good string to get CURP all the way up to 67% right out the gate here. But I mean, playing Falcon, which is very good at racking up damage very quickly with aerial strings and what have you. And I feel like CURP is already on his way from what it looks like, tying this up here.
Yeah. I also think that in this situation, Toon Link does have a certain amount of advantage because Falcon he's a character that has to approach.
Yeah, like, definitely does need to get in.
He can't do what he wants to do without getting that initial hit, and he doesn't have any projectiles to do that for him. So he has to use one of his burst options to figure out how to get himself to that position.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But a little bit of a...
Go ahead.
A little bit of a mistake on that recovery from Bethel 3D, allowing himself to get spiked.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I mean, doesn't have really too much work to make up for. He does have a couple of good KO options up his sleeve here, and I feel like just one good up here, for instance, a good example there. Bethel is going to tie up the game with only a 39% deficit. Definitely doable so far.
Yeah, and based on how Bethel 3D plays, he really favors just kind of trying to avoid engaging for as long as possible, building up a little bit of chip damage before he can get in with the combos that he needs to win.
That's absolutely correct here. Now we have a forward throw, putting CURP off stage. No boomerang hit like he had probably intended there, as he's able to get back on the stage here, and we got our neutral reset.
CURP's doing a really good job right now of just kind of being very patient, not approaching when it's not optimal, waiting for the options to run out for Bethel 3D before he engages.
That's right, and I mean, now we got our couple Zares coming out. Definitely, Bethel's trying to play this very carefully so that CURP doesn't come in with a powerful option and close out the stock, like Falcon is definitely capable of doing here. One up air could get that started, and we're maybe about to see it. Not just yet, though.
No. Some standard zoning from Bethel 3D right now.
Yeah, standard issues.
Just waiting for his opportunity.
You're right. Standard issue zoning going on here. CURP kind of struggling to get that momentum that he needs to close out this stock at such a high percent for such a light character. But I feel like that's just attributed to Bethel's very safe gameplay right now. Tying up the game even further with an up smash.
Yeah, not letting that percent lead early on in this stock get to him at all. Now it's only a 20% difference in both of these characters, well within their respective kill percents.
And yeah, CURP coming out with some bold moves with up B and down B, to name a couple examples. And yeah, got a little bit too punishable there, and Bethel's closing out stock number 2 here.
Not seeing a lot of up smash coming out from CURP right now.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think we saw a lot of up smash in the previous set either.
No, even though that move's got some insane properties to it.
That might end up being the equivalent of like Yomadaku's down air, which is basically didn't happen at all for the first set.
Use it as the use it as a kind of a backup tool. Use everything else you have in these situations.
But a gentleman's
gonna take that stop.
Yeah, that was smart stuff.
Yep. Everything's seeming to come together for Bethel 3D right now. All of his zoner plans panning out.
Yeah, all of his zoning, and to be honest, it feels like a little bit of a zoning, but slowly transitioning into a little bit more of an aggro play, as he's finding himself pretty up good on percent, but still got to be careful with a character like Captain Falcon.
71% is not safe from Falcon's kill, just kind of burst killing options.
Ooh.
But a bomb fair gonna be able to take that.
There it is. The Toon Link Hood Classic is coming out in full force with a bomb forwarder.
Yep.
Combo.
Combo. Now, you kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier, but when you see a lot of zoning from Bethel 3D, he starts to try to transition that into kind of some putting himself in a position to do more like CQC or like a hit with his aerials and tilts, and I think that that's kind of more pure zoning rather than camping. I think that that's a good distinction to be made. Is like,
yeah, no, I feel like that's an important distinction to be made. You're right on that.
Yeah, he uses all of the zoning options to put him in a better position, and not just to camp.
Right.
Well,
and you know what?
He does camp at points.
Yeah, he does. But you know, before we get too far into this match, I just want to point out he is doing this on purpose. He's changing his colors every time the scoreboard changes.
Yeah. I don't know if that's based on the scoreboard change, but he does change his ults a lot.
He does, but like it's like it's always just fun to figure out what the reasoning is for. It's never just like random, you know what I mean?
I've talked to him a little bit. There's a little bit of color theory that gets involved in it.
Really?
It depends. Some of them are dependent upon stage picks. Like, oh yeah, on FD, the Dark Toon Link ult is just hard to see.
I'll have to talk to him about that because that sounds like an interesting conversation to have. But so far we got an interesting character pick coming out of Krupp, and it seems to be paying off as we get an upbeat catch off stage. And we have Krupp's advantage state coming out kind of good so far. I mean, you gotta have a character that's gonna live a little longer, but yeah, a good catch like that is gonna tie it right back up.
Yeah. Toon Link just finding his kill option being his most consistent one being fair. Normally comboed into, but this time just kind of finding a stray one, catching Ganondorf jumping.
Definitely true. Ooh, we got our Nair string piling on.
Those Nairs hit so good.
Yeah, really good hits in there. And we're back to neutral for the most part here. Let's see what comes out next.
If Krupp can manage to stay off of the ledge, he's putting himself in a much better position than he was last game. Every single interaction he wins just ends up doing more percent than it did with Falcon.
Shoot, yeah, you're right.
Ganon's kill power is insane.
Nah, you're definitely right on that. And I mean, despite that though, we do still have Krupp with the stock advantage right now. I don't know, maybe Bethel's been kind of like conditioned into the Falcon matchup and is just getting hit by stuff he doesn't expect. But I feel like Bethel knows how to play against both characters, you know? Bethel's a very seasoned competitor.
We'll start to see Ganon's faults come in probably a little bit more as Bethel is able to pressure him on that ledge a little bit more. It seems like all of the options that CURP's going for just seem to be working out. Yeah,
that is definitely true. But I mean, I still feel like a comeback is on the table here as we're getting those percents way up there for Krupp, even for Heavy right now.
We have a little bit of a bomb trading coming out from both of these players.
Oh! Yep. But a solid back here, closing out game 2, and this time it's on Krupp's end.
Just kind of being able to weave his way through those projectiles and hitboxes. Bethel 3D was going out with the relatively limited options that Ganon has. Pretty kind of just shows how well Krupp can manage his spacing with this character.
Yeah, that's definitely true, and I mean, it's definitely true because I mean, like they're not Echo fighters, but they do hit pretty similar. It's like a Mario Dr. Mario type of situation here.
Yeah, basically the same thing. Mario and Falcon are just basically faster versions of their counterparts.
It's true.
But Falcon in this game having
go ahead.
A little bit more to differentiate with some sword smash attacks. They fit so well though.
They do fit so well, and I mean it just looks like you mentioned there. Ganon seems to be the pick right now, slow and steady. Seems to be winning the race here as we got it tied up, and so far things are looking a lot more in Bethel's favor, but I mean, I still feel like Krupp still definitely has a good grip on that momentum that he had in the previous game.
Yeah. See Krupp spending a lot more time in shield, just being patient, but Bethel recognizing that and just kind of like being content to poke away at that shield with every projectile.
Yeah,
and that's kind of what you start to see.
That's kind of what you start to see, but we're also starting to see Bethel with a really good lead, only 40% on the first stock. And no signs of slowing down for Krupp or anyone.
I think in that last game, he just chose to try to hold forward on Ganon, getting hit by all of his hitboxes, not putting himself in a better position. You see a lot more patient game style right now.
Yeah, a lot more patient. And I mean, especially against a character like Ganondorf, you don't want to overextend your combos because, you know, it might be a slow character, but some of those arrows come out a little bit faster than you might expect, like Nair, for instance.
Yeah.
And those Nairs, like you saw earlier in the previous game, can definitely rack up percentage super duper quick. So the last thing you want to do is be in that Vantage state and then overextend, you get caught in a Nair string.
And right up towards the end, they start having the power to kill. It's scary.
That's the really scary part about that too, is that same move can close out your stock. Oh, and the first Wizard Foot that we've seen all tonight is closing out this stock here, but with a huge percent deficit nonetheless.
Ooh, barely missing out on that bomb fair combo. A little bit of I think a DI mix-up that CURP was managed to pull off.
Just shy of making that there, looks like.
But as we see Ganondorf having the capabilities of just swinging a game in his favor almost instantly, this is relatively even.
For the most part, it's pretty even. But now we've got our stock lead again here on Bethel's side.
Yep.
Just like that.
And that call out up smash kind of putting CURP in a bad situation.
Yeah, bad, but honestly, I'm looking at it now. Bad, but kind of doable.
Still, yeah, of course.
It's disadvantaged, but it's not unwinnable.
Especially with the kind of gameplay we've seen, especially from last game. That last game showed the full capabilities of what Ganondorf can do when handed the right amount of tools that CURP seems to be giving him.
Yeah, and don't forget, players such as CURP and the CURP brothers alike, they definitely are some of the most notable in the state, and it's for good reason. And it's likely due to them being able to make comebacks like what we might be seeing here soon.
I didn't remember that this was a best of 5 at the moment.
This is best of 5.
Even if he does end up losing this, has another game to make adjustments and keep moving on. And hopefully get himself.
It's true, and you know,
a better situation.
Yeah, I was like, just like you were saying just then, we're about to see what the game plan might be for CURP here very soon. Won't have to wait long.
Seems like Bethel found his game plan, which was waiting until CURP ended up making a mistake, because just patiently hitting that shield, waiting for the chance to arise for him to, you know, just get his hits going.
A lot more patience that time around, but it looks like on the other hand, we got CURP who's trying to pick up the pace a little bit as we switch back over to Falcon.
Yep. Hey, good song.
Banger. Certified.
So CURP will actually be able to get in a lot more quickly. Maybe that mix-up of pace might be what it takes for him to take this game 4 against Bethel 3D. But right now, doesn't really seem to be facing Bethel at the moment.
Yeah, not at the moment here from what it looks like, but we got our up tilt and the up air streams coming out in full force here, and it's definitely picking up on that percent, but... Oof, yeah, that was a
scary situation for Bethel, almost hitting that confirm into knee with that really fast falling up air.
Yeah, and at 51, I very much think that would have been curtains. Okay, we got our down air, no up air. Oh, I have a little bit of up air. Oh, our first up smash, but no hit.
Like, Bethel's being very aware of...
A footstool! What the heck?
No bomb.
No bomb.
But a great footstool, taking that stock.
And in a crazy twist from the previous game, we got no advantage state for Bethel right now for the first time in a good hot minute.
I was sitting there thinking, like, man, he's going real low. What's his plan here?
Right? Yeah.
I also think he burned his jump beforehand, so who was expecting a footstool?
Yeah, to be honest, I was not. And I don't think Bethel was either, because, dang, that was some classy stuff back there.
Yeah, but a really good reaction to that a little bit awkward bomb fair from Bethel.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to reset where he is right now.
That up B, if it would have connected, would have been a big hit there, but not quite going to make its mark. We still have Bethel who's definitely playing a lot more defensive than the past couple of exchanges here. We find himself at very high percentage here. Oop! Still 2 stars.
CURP now does have all of the platforms and benefits that Battlefield gives you, able to weave his way around all of these projectiles a whole lot more than we saw on PS2.
That's true, and I mean, now we got our CURP coming back up on stage, bringing Bethel all the way over to the other side. No up B like he had planned once again. We're going to get instead a punish on down air, and back to ledge. Wow, okay, Bethel's getting a little bit creative with the ledge here. I like that. Pushing that advantage state, and we now have things somewhat in his favor here, despite the percent disadvantage.
A lot of different options coming out from Bethel 3D, trying to figure out the best way he can get back to stage in a better position for him.
Now he's going to have to find a way to get back from the stock disadvantage as a solid platform back air. He's going to close out stock number 2, and CURP is just barely hanging on to this lead.
Very nearly taking it.
You're right, barely hanging on to this lead here. Got him back at ledge, and a forward air. Bombo combo. Coming out
combo. One of Toon Link's most consistent options at every point in time.
At literally any point, yeah, you're right.
Getting a ridiculous string happening at the moment.
I feel like the knockback on it is not fixed, but like it's like so, like, I don't know. It doesn't vary a lot by percent. I almost want to say it is fixed, but I know it's not. Oh, we went for a very low up B off stage. That would have been something else.
He went for the footstool again. I heard it come out, but
you did?
Yeah, but it happened as the up B started, so there was no momentum cancel.
Or like, not even like a phantom footstool even. I'm surprised by that.
I think it was a phantom footstool, but the up B
Oh!
just ate.
Pause! Wait, what? Oh! Oh my god! 2 up airs! And that's our game 5 that we got now in motion, man. What the heck? That was smooth.
That was sick. That really was.
Dang.
Now, I saw that first one hitting, and it sparked. I was like, oh, no way that one kills. Up air doesn't have that much knockback, but that second one,
Dang.
super high up into the blast zone,
Oh
catching
my
the bomb pull from
gosh.
Bethel 3D.
That was sick. That's really all I can say on that, man. That is one way to bring this in a game 5.
Yeah, but now Bethel 3D with his stage counter pick, with Captain Falcon no longer with all of those platforms to weave his way around.
Yeah, Bethel saw that once and say, no more of that.
Got that Brawl training room music.
You gotta respect it.
It's a classic.
It's a classic. I almost expect the game to buffer every time I hear the song, but you know, go up. I'm just waiting for it to just like lag and someone to disconnect. We got our advantage state here coming in for Corrupt. Nothing super duper crazy from what we've seen throughout the set. I mean, we've seen Bethel make this back on more than one occasion within this set alone.
Oh yeah, but Corrupt's fighting so much pressure right now.
Yeah, so much pressure, especially with that up B connecting there. Oh, and a back air, no less. It's closing out stock number 1 and with a huge percent lead, probably the biggest that we've seen so far in this set. Corrupt is definitely coming out full force on this first stock here for game 5.
I think we'll start to see Bethel switch over to that more zoning playstyle. Seems to be working out for him. Only 13% on him, while Krupp is sitting there at 100%.
Yeah, so far,
but able to get
great.
A combo started.
Okay, we're going to be siding on the ledge here. No up air hit. Instead, we're going to get a forward tilt punish on Krupp's end.
Yeah. The up smash barely missing out. Good tech from Krupp.
Yeah, great stuff from Krupp so far. And if you notice, like, hey, wait a minute, the commentator isn't mentioning Krupp a lot. He's doing the most right now. My man's putting in work this
a little
game.
bit, yeah.
Yeah. This stage kind of thing doesn't seem to be surmounting too much. Like Bethel probably thought, like, Krupp's is doing it.
No, yeah, Krupp is, even without those platforms, finding his way around all of the projectiles that Toon Link is throwing out at the moment. But a good up smash, reading that fast fall.
Yeah, good.
Now, this is not
there.
undoable, as we've seen earlier before. Bethel 3D can add up a lot of percent very fast, but not getting the spike hitbox.
Oh my gosh, okay.
I think ever since that footstool, it's kind of just been Krupp's game.
It kind of just has been, yeah. Kind of just been running it. Oh, okay, we got our up tilt back here. But still trying to keep it consistent.
Catching that bomb pull.
We got our down here. No back air like he had probably intended. We got our ledge situation here. Krupp's gonna jump back on stage. Gonna get punished with what ended up in an up air. You got our last stock situation. Again, very difficult.
This is doable for Bethel 3D, but
doable.
It's gonna take some work.
Oh, and his own bomb gets punished with a back air.
Being able to react to that double roll bomb. Not sure what Bethel was thinking about with that double roll, but it worked out in Krupp's favor, and he managed to be able to take that game 5. Very well earned.
Yeah, impeccable awareness on Krupp there to close out that last stock. That was really good. I'll just say it again. That was really good awareness.
Yeah.
Just knew that bomb was gonna have just enough knockback to get that back air and close it out.
And up next, we'll be seeing Felix coming back onto the stream along with Frost. These players, I think, I feel like they run into each other a lot.
Yeah, they definitely do meet up pretty often in bracket, just due to them being very high performers within our scene. So this is how do I put this? It's like the opposite of something you don't see every day. So I guess it's just something that you do see every day, but it's still a great set to watch.
I'm looking forward to seeing which rushdown character will be able to get more going in this situation.
That's true, because I feel like, again, we saw Bulbasaur earlier going up against Riley, who Bulbasaur's definitely been making some big moves in bracket, so I feel like that's why Riley definitely just decided to go for what she knows best, just win that set. And I feel like this is definitely going to be the same approach, character pick wise. Could be wrong. I don't ever want to say that for certain because
set?
this is Riley we're talking about. So I could be
who
wrong.
Wins the first? Who wins the first game?
Oh,
Yo! Felix wins.
Game 1. Going to Riley. Can you imagine?
That was intense.
Our
Did you see how many rounds they went?
Oh yeah, I know. Can you imagine though? If that's just like the game 1 deciding. Like, you know what? Let's move this along faster. Whoever wins rock paper scissors gets game 1.
Yo, with certain matchups and stage bans, it might end up just being the who wins first game.
Yeah, straight up. That's just something how it rolls, to be honest. But in an interesting twist, we have Frost switching to his alternate account on Roy as opposed to From. And meanwhile, Felix kind of switching it up significantly with Fox to Sheik.
Yeah. Both of these players mixing it up from what we saw earlier and trying to get a little string going with Sheik right now. Evening up the percents a lot.
Yeah, evening out the percents pretty efficiently, like you mentioned there. But Felix definitely pushing that advantage state that Sheik is very good at establishing and maintaining.
But Roy also with that really good kill power about to come out. Sitting at 72%, you can die to a stray almost any hit.
Yeah, really good KO power. Oh, really smart use of the wall tech. Unfortunately, that jump back on a stage is going to get punished nonetheless.
Yeah, there we go.
Yikes,
Pulling out the jump with that back air.
First stock for Frost, and don't forget, this is Sheik that we're talking about. So 109 looks like a good percent to take a stock at if you're talking about any character than the one we're looking at right now. So there's quite a bit of work ahead for Felix. But it could be wrong.
The Sheik percent.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe Felix just knows how to make it work.
But this is where you start to see Sheik struggle a lot to get anything going. The combos don't work. The kill moves are hard to hit.
Oof. Uh-oh, okay.
Trying to read something with that up smash.
Yeah, punish on up smash. We got our up air, and that's a screen KO. And that's going to tie up our stock count here, but there's still a little bit of work ahead of us before we can get that percent back up.
Yeah, but Sheik really able to rack up percent fairly quickly.
I was going to say, yeah.
Already 30%.
Already 30% and somewhat rising here, but Frost needs to be turning the tables a little bit as advantage state seems to be in his favor just for a moment. Or Felix reestablishes with what almost was a string, a little bit scuffed, but that's alright.
I saw that falling up air on that platform, and I was really hoping that that Felix would be able to get something started off of that. So that's just a sick way to keep going.
Yeah, just a way to keep it up, like you mentioned there. And now you've got a little bit of a ledge situation here for Frost. Wait.
Okay. If it kills, it kills.
Yeah, ED's what it is, man. We're just gonna run it. Because I thought it was just the side B version. Or the forward version, you know what I mean? The middle option.
Yeah, if it was the forward version, it would have been a guarantee, but I saw that one come out and I said, is this gonna kill?
Yeah, I'm like, it was gonna sweet spot, but take a stock? I was like, hard maybe on that.
It is Sheik, so I guess that makes sense.
You bring up a valid argument, it's true. Okay, soft hit in air is gonna land. No punish though, as it's not gonna be enough to maintain that advantage state. And an overextension is going to get punished. You bring Felix all the way over the ledge. Good parry, though, to get them back into center stage. And a forward smash is turning the tables quite a bit here. Which is what Felix definitely wants. There it is. Side B off stage. That's clean. And we've got our tight stock, but we still have a lot of work to do. As we go up to the 90 and the 109% respectively, it's getting dicey.
Good back air call out on that jump once again. Seems to be real consistent for Frost right now.
Yes, really consistent for Frost as they had a very healthy lead closing out that first game. But let's see what Felix got, because Felix, I feel like she's definitely been making like really good comebacks in certain sets. Whether or not a character switch is in store or not, or maybe just a good stage. We'll have to see as we go
character
along.
Switch this time.
Character switch, it looks like, you're right.
Sticking with the Sheik, which I respect. Sheik, tough to work around with, but if you get some jump strings going, she's very rewarding.
Yeah, it can be very beneficial, and we did see that happen a couple of times where just like those strings just went all the way, you know. But we'll have to see. Oh, yeah, we're kind of seeing a really good string right now. In fact, good timing on that.
But Roy's up is so hard to challenge, and she can excel a lot at edge guarding. With the startup super armor on that move.
Yeah, it is. You're right on that. Actually, I would say that Uppy can be a little bit hard to challenge just because it has like a lot of hitboxes that are very strong and prioritized. But the super armor,
and it also hits through ledge like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say the super armor though, if you didn't know, is only active when you do it off of on stage.
It's only on the ground.
Yeah.
I figured it might be after I said it.
Yeah.
But at that point, it was too late.
Yeah, no, you're chilling though. I'm just like, just in case there was any confusion on that.
But actually seeing an edge guard coming out from Felix to take that stock and kind of back into a neutral situation where Sheik is able to do what Sheik does, walk the character from one side of the stage to the other and put herself in a very advantageous situation.
Yep, just Sheik things going on right now, and Felix is definitely in a very good position right now. It seems to be almost the opposite of what we saw in the previous game where Frost was definitely in control for a majority of it, but now we got, so far Felix very well established in this first game.
And a good up B after the parry though.
Yeah, and that
not
one's
enough
going
to
to
kill,
be super
but
armor included there.
good air dodge. Both of these players making some very smart choices right now to just keep themselves alive.
That's absolutely true. And we got our jab string putting Frost off stage once again here. No nairs are going to land, but we got 2 more jabs and a down tilt forward air. So there's definitely a lot on the table here as Felix closes out stock number 2. Still
there we see a bouncing
fish
fish
here on her end.
Bouncing fish beating out that up B, but a back air coming from Frost to, you know, just kind of do consistent Roy things and kill. Frost was definitely looking to get that a lot earlier on. Now he's down an entire stock.
Yeah, still a very strong advantage state like you mentioned there with an entire stock lead for Felix. And she's definitely running it right now because I feel like, you know, Frost definitely had that advantage state in the first game, but it wasn't as strong as the one that Felix seems to have right now.
Yeah.
Oh, and an excellent
no tech
catch. I wasn't ready for that, I'll tell you that.
No.
If anything, I thought that was going to land and just like take him like towards the blast zone. Yeah, that was very unexpected.
Yeah, but no tech zone coming out from Frost. I think both of the uppies came out very similar, at very similar timings, but Sheik's winning out.
Yeah, if you saw it, if you caught that, he had just started the uppie to where he had flown past to the left side of the hitbox. So at that point, it was going to launch him into the stage. If he had just like fallen into it, as opposed to using the uppie, he probably would have gotten like knocked towards the blast zone and maybe had a chance at DIing and staying in the game there. But that was definitely an interesting closeout there.
True. I don't know if he had already used his jump. If he had saved it, he definitely would have been able to make it back.
That's true. I actually didn't notice if he had done that or not. That's definitely a good point. I didn't notice if he had done that or not. But let's go ahead and get into game 3 here. Switch to Battlefield. This is going to be the move, it looks like.
Yeah. Going to be hopefully getting a little more movement for Roy with using these platforms, but Sheik's also going to be able to use every option that she has available. I don't know if the platforms lower are at a better height than they were on PS2 for Sheik combos.
I'm actually... I don't know, I might have to look into that. I mean, so far so good on both ends. We got an advantage here for Frost, but not by too much, especially with the toolkit like Felix is here.
That air dodge looked like it almost missed. But both players just kind of playing their neutral right now. Good footstool from Frost, kind of resetting the situation he was in. Trying to find everything he can get going right now.
Yeah, trying to work with any and everything that she can get her hands on. And Frost trying to do the same right now as he finds himself constantly at ledge despite being at not that high of a percent here. So Felix is definitely doing a great job at controlling the stage so far.
Oh, almost getting something going with that drag down up air.
Yeah, that drag down up there can definitely add up to a lot. Similar fashion to Joker. In fact, Sheik's the one that did it first, so...
Yeah.
Seeing our drop from platform back air. Yeah, we got word backstage says Sheik was a better Joker.
I wish, but Joker has one thing that kind of sets him in a different league.
As in, he wins.
He also has funny red man.
Yeah, the funny red man.
That just shows up and kills.
That's true.
Shows up and fix the biggest problem that Sheik has, which is being able to kill. Right now we're seeing Frost at 130.
I'll put it this way, Joker has a win condition. Sheik has the opposite.
The lose condition.
The lose condition. Uh-oh.
A lot of pokes on that shield come from Frost right now and spacing that forward smash beautifully.
Yeah, really great work keeping up that momentum that he has right now, especially with this one stock lead. Which, I mean, I feel like at this percent, even Sheik doesn't plan to keep him alive much longer. But still, being able to do some great work with 83% and rising, won't you know it?
But even at 95%, Roy's going to find a kill pretty quickly.
Oh!
Good tech coming from Frost.
A little bit of adaptation from that last game. You saw a really clean stage check, but not going to keep him in much longer as the second stock is in play now for Frost and Felix alike.
Yeah, that up B finding its mark from Felix and managing to take that stock at, was it 160 or something like that?
That's true.
But Frost has been really content to just...
Look at the footsies!
Yeah, that's what I was about to mention. Just his playing safe, playing patient, poking the shield, waiting for an opportunity, and just like that, finding the kill shot.
Got some zoomies, I like it. And we still got a one stock lead here as Felix is now in the last stock.
Yeah, Frost right now is very, very capable and able to just manage the mobility that Roy has. Very fast character and just dancing around every situation he's finding himself in at the moment.
He's definitely excelling at doing so from what it looks like. And now we got some needles charging up here. Definitely going to be a useful toolkit for Felix right now. She needs to pull out all the stops if there's any sort of comeback that she has planned right now.
Needles in hand. What will Sheik do?
What will she do? Oh yeah, Jeetles is definitely on the table. Could be seeing some
Does
Jeetles.
Jeetles kill? Ooh!
No, it definitely does not, but it's definitely a funny move.
But that late hit nair to Bouncing Fish, very clean.
Yeah, very clean. We got our two
I love
forwarders.
Bouncing Fish.
Bouncing Fish is a pretty fun move. I'm glad they added that in.
I like how it's just kind of been called Bouncing Fish. I don't know the backstory to that, but I assume it's from Melee.
I think, yeah, probably like the Zora species. I can only assume. That's
There's
the only fish I can think of from Zelda, right?
It. Oh! That Jer just barely missing.
Oh, and then jab.
What was?
That's a rarity, actually. I don't see that very often. I don't know about you guys.
I don't know if that was a misinput, but it didn't look intentional.
It was kind of classy, though. I liked it.
Get that percent going, I guess.
Oh! Ooh! A bouncing fish. It hits like a truck. Should call bouncing truck, man.
One of the few moves that Sheik has that hits hard.
Yeah, man. Look at that.
I think if that jab up B was a misinput, if it ended up being back air like I think was likely intended, we would have seen a completely different end to that game.
Definitely. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you on that because I mean, like, well, I mean, we'll see how the rest of the set plays out because I feel like there's still like some more tricks that both these players have up their sleeve.
I like the dedication to the Sheik pick. It's been working out. Got 2 games already. Why switch now?
Yeah, and on the other end of the table, I do appreciate the commitment to Roy on this set. To be honest, I'm not. I can only assume that like he probably did this counter pick as opposed to Chrom, which I know Chrom is his main between the two. Probably picked Roy over Chrom just so that Needles don't edge guard as efficiently.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's my only pick. I can't think of anything else that probably could have contributed towards that.
Yeah, because Roy's recovery is a lot less linear because it's not just straight up and down. He can actually take it at that diagonal angle.
Precisely, and I think we have been seeing that come in clutch a couple of times within the set, so that's my assumption on that there. And meanwhile, Felix has just been utilizing the character in so many different ways, it's kind of hard to narrow down what the reasoning is for this consistent pick of character. Because there's just been so many things that Felix has been accomplishing with Sheik in this set here.
But we see at certain points of time, it just works really well.
It works very well.
At other points, it looks like it's having the Sheik problem of it can't kill sometimes, but when she does find that kill,
yeah, when it does it, it's what we just saw there with a drag down and up air into down smash, closing out stock 1.
It looks nice. I really like that kill.
It is solid, yeah. It's almost like those two animations are like made for each other.
We see once again Sheik just kind of using her movement capabilities and all of the combo tools that she has to just build up that percent as Frost tries to find this kill to even out the stocks.
And meanwhile, Frost is trying to figure out how to get this percentage up there, because we still have Felix at about 80%, which is kind of healthy still for Sheik, I feel like. Depends on where you're on the stage, though, at this percent. You don't want to be at ledge like Felix is now. And while aware of that, she's trying to make her way back to the center.
Yeah, we see some really good shield grabs coming out from Frost right now. Landing on the shield, just punishing it with a grab instead of trying to go for something maybe less safe like a jab or something that could get shielded and even more punish.
Which is good, to be honest. Yeah, you're right on that. But I mean, on the other end of things, we still have Felix, who has stock advantage. Oh, well, the percent advantage now. But
barely.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, I say that, but Frost is like, oh shoot, Top One was right. Let me get a sick ass string and tie this up real quick.
I was like, oh wait, she has percent advantage. Let me hit a couple back airs.
Yeah. He got us right now on his headphones. Would that be allowed? Would that technically be cheating? I don't know.
Mid-set coaching?
Because I'm like, we're kind of just like talking about the game, to be honest, as opposed to like coaching. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not coaching as much as it is.
I want to say it would be. I want to say it would be illegal, but yeah, it's definitely true. Because I'm like,
we're about as far away as we could possibly be right now.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, yeah, in a literal sense and figuratively, because I mean, you do be remote.
You do be remote.
So you're right on that.
We see Sheik kind of in the same situation we've seen a couple times with not being able to kill. 124% on Roy right now.
And on in the other side of things, you do have Felix 2 stocks away from winning, and meanwhile Frost very close to losing the second stock, which could be a winner stock. Not careful.
Ooh, that bouncing fish just barely missing its mark.
Oh, and a solid up B. I like
I've
it.
seen more up B kills in this set than I've seen like ever.
Yeah, it's a risky move at certain points, especially with good punishes, like with a character like Roy. It's very risky, but dang, the die.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, the figurative like dice roll that is being played when moves like that are being used are just coming out in Felix's favor time and time again.
See more neutral happening right now. Just both of these two playing very consistently.
Uh-oh, we've got our back throw. Gonna follow up somewhat with a forward tilt and a forward air. No needle to catch jump there, because it seems like Frost has very consistently just been using double jumps and just up B whenever possible to avoid that situation. But
that bouncing fish is actually sparking, but because it wasn't the finishing screen, I was hoping that it wouldn't kill. This is still doable for both of these players at the moment.
Yeah, especially Felix, who's definitely taken that second stock and has put the advantage in her side of things right now. If not by just a little, because Frost is definitely doing his work to catch up.
Another bouncing fish sending Roy even further off.
Oh, good catch down tilt with that no invincibility. Oh, and the last hit of up air.
Finding its mark.
Yeah, you said it. Last hit of up air, the last hit needed to close out that set. Very fashionably. You know what? I don't see Sheik too often, so I appreciate that set.
Yeah. No character switches coming from either player, even though they do have them in their pockets.
Nope. So to either one of us or to anyone watching stream who is curious, like, you know what? I haven't seen Sheik in a minute. What does this matchup look like? We had plenty of footers there to go over. That's I don't know. Like you do see Roy a lot, but you can't say the same for Sheik.
Yeah. And it looks like we're going to be moving straight into winners finals. Felix heading back up against CURP.
Yeah, we got them coming back together here. Actually, no, they haven't played before, have they?
No.
No. Okay,
that was a little slip on my part.
No, that's all right. I just like kind of caught it though. We're chilling.
So you're like, it's still winners. They wouldn't have fought each other in this game, but I'm pretty sure that these two have met at some point.
Oh, they definitely have. I don't know like where and when, but I can tell you without a doubt. I can tell you without a doubt on that one.
Going back to the Fox pick is Felix right now. She's mixing it up from that last set.
And almost to answer your question, Felix does not waste time on switching back to her main, because I'm sure she's very well aware that CURP is no Falcon to sleep on.
No. Fox having a little bit of tools to try to keep Falcon a little further away, but those lasers not going to stop him from just running straight up.
They're definitely not going to waste time, as both of them are pretty tried and true rushdown characters. We're going to be seeing a lot of CQC, close quarters combat.
The last 2 sets have been melee matches. We had Sheik and Roy, which you don't really see that much, but a Falcon and Fox you kind of see a lot over in melee.
That's true. You know, yeah, you're right. Like Roy definitely, you know, yeah. Funny enough, in the context of melee, Roy would have been the odd one out.
Yeah.
As opposed to Ultimate.
Not in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, as opposed to Ultimate, it was like the table's definitely turned on that one.
Marth is the odd one out in this case.
Yeah, Marth is the odd one out. Wouldn't you know it? Oof.
Very clean conversion with that up air.
Yeah, very clean conversion. Did I guys say it was up tilt and up air, right?
It was up tilt into up air. Yeah.
That sounds about right to me. And looks like Felix is definitely not going to waste time on maintaining that momentum. So we got a dash attack into Nair, which I swear to God, man, they literally did just like use the same animation. Am I wrong?
It looks very similar. I think they just have him hop up in the same position.
Look at that! Look! Yeah, we're seeing it right now. Does it not look exactly the same?
You got a real good view of it from him doing.
Yeah, I almost want to like pull up frame data, not to see the actual frame data, but just to see if the animations are actually copied and pasted.
Just line up the pose that both of them are doing, just in like Photoshop or something.
Yeah.
Notice the differences.
Yeah, and just give them like a little bit of transparency to see like if there's literally any difference at all, because I'm convinced at this point there isn't. Oh, we got a DBZ
trading back
there,
airs,
and both players are making it back on the stage. But oh, did I say that? No, CURP on that.
Well, both of them made it back to stage. One just, you know, had the Falcon kick on
One
deck.
just did it better, I guess. One just did it a little bit better, as we got a CURP coming out on top. Not by too much, though, if I'm being honest. We got 131 on the board. A lot of options are on the table for Felix tying this up here with relative ease.
Fox also kind of struggling to kill at this percent.
Yeah, doing the most right now to try and keep this lead, but doing it pretty well. Going off stage a little bit there. Another Falcon kick, wouldn't you know it, is going to bring Felix back off stage.
Yep.
Excellent catch with down air. It's closing out game 1 from CURP. God dang.
That spike will just kind of seal a really well done game from CURP.
Look at that.
Yep. That looked good.
That did look good.
I think even if he didn't hit the spike hitbox, just kind of the knockback of normal, like of a off spike stomp.
Oh, to be honest, yeah, you're right. Even like the, what's the word? The sour spot.
The sour, yeah.
I was gonna say disjoint, but it technically doesn't disjoint.
It would be crazy if it did disjoint it.
Can you imagine? Oh my gosh.
Giving Falcon a disjoint would be crazy.
Disjoint? What would he even use as a disjoint?
I guess knee is technically a disjoint since that little spark comes out and that's the strong hit.
Okay, but what if? Yeah, that's true. But I'm like, hear me out. What if he actually used his gun on his hill?
Yo, that he has it in the model.
Yeah.
Let him for his neutral special just use gun.
I'm like, your fun fact for the day to everyone in chat and to yourself. The only time where Falcon actually uses gun was in a promotional comic for the original game on SNES. Literally used it once to like gun down like a bounty hunter. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like promotional SNES. This game, Smash came out on the 16th.
Oh yeah, I was talking about F-Zero on SNES. Yeah, you're right. I didn't clarify.
Yeah, I do remember that clip. He just kind of shoots him.
Yeah, just kind of binks him and then just never used it again.
Oh.
That did kill. Yeah, Downey is very strong and has like actually really high vertical knockback, a lot more than some people think.
Yeah, it's got that really strong initial hitbox, and I guess the DI was just mixed up just enough to where they didn't get the lift to be able to live.
Yeah, I think some people mix it up with Wizard Foot on Ganon, which is a little bit more lateral than Falcon.
Definitely could have been DI'd to be survivable, but not so in this case, and CURP is running as just kind of enjoying this percent and stock lead at the moment.
Yeah, Felix definitely enjoying that same frame of animation between dash attack and nair. Gonna set it up just right to close out stock number 1, and we got it tied up again, but not percent-wise, or at least not yet for Felix.
Really good job recognizing that the jump was gone and just pushing Falcon far enough off stage to where nothing could happen, really.
Yeah, nothing can really go on there, and we got ourselves a jab string, bringing Felix back off stage. No dice on that back air though. That'd have been nice.
That side B looked a little dangerous. Falcon was trying to meet it with another hitbox. Good ledge or good wall jump from Falcon.
Yeah, it's definitely really good play on CURP so far, like you mentioned there. And I mean, definitely getting a little frisky with these aggro options here.
Really trying to hit that knee right now, especially coming off that ledge.
Oof, yeah. Good soft hit on down B.
Some really good options being picked by from Felix right now. She's just kind of choosing what makes sense, but getting caught out by that up B off the ledge.
Yeah, an excellent play there with a wall jump fake out into an up B catch is going to close out stock number 2. God dang. See, I wouldn't have gone for that for 2 reasons. One, I didn't think it was going to KO from that percent, like, you know, facing the opposite blast zone. And then 2, who the heck would think of doing that anyways? That was, like, insane. Like, what the heck? That was actually correct.
I really like this situation that Felix has been putting herself in, where she just kind of goes a little bit back and forth while sitting at just at wall distance, waiting for that ledge trap to happen. And now we see more even percents from these two.
Yeah, we're seeing that coming in full force here. Now we got our down air and the back air. What is the option to follow up on that dash attack? Interesting. Let's hear the rest of that. Oh! God dang! Is that how we're closing it? Shoot!
Man, he's doing a really good job at calling out the aerial options really well.
What else we got, Krupp? Oh! So we playing it dirty today. Okay, shoot. Let's do it, Krupp.
Yeah. He's really feeling himself when it's all the way up in that blast zone. We saw in his set against Bethel, he killed with up air all the way up there.
Yeah, I'm right there with him because I'm like, it's been a minute since I've seen his Falcon, and I'm all about it. I'm on board with it right now.
The man's not afraid to have an airborne Falcon.
It's true, man. But like on the other end of things, we got Felix, who's you know, down 2 games right now, but definitely still keeping up stock wise and percentage wise. Like if you were to just look at the scoreboard, you'd be like, oh, I don't know Felix, but if you're watching the set. Seeing that Felix is definitely doing her due diligence to keep up with him right now.
Yeah.
Yep. And we got this.
Could have gone.
Go ahead.
If Krupp didn't get that insane call out up at the top, it could have been a completely different game.
It really could have been, yeah, because that was last off, wasn't it?
Yes. For both players, so both of them were around 80, I think, after that, before that interaction when it happened. Yeah.
So I mean, that definitely could have been on the table. And I mean, now we got no platforms to worry about. So this is going to be our no nonsense stage. I feel like this is definitely a good pick for Felix.
Yeah. CURP really do be.
Oh! Wait!
Huh? Okay.
Who did that? I know that wasn't Krupp. There's no way he's that cracked at this game. Oof! Wait a minute. We got Felix with an excellent response. Side B in the up air. Okay, so they're pretty even on the crack spectrum right now. Is that a thing now? Are we making that a thing? The crack spectrum?
Crack spectrum?
Yeah, there's tier list, there's PR, and then there's the crack spectrum. Who is the most cracked?
Scale of 1 to 10, we just need to start grading every option they go for.
Exactly. Well, I mean, like, think about it, because, like, you know, there's PR, which obviously ranks, like, you know, tournament results and who's, like, objectively the best, like, based on tournament results and whatnot, but then there's the crack spectrum.
That X factor.
Exactly. It's one thing to be good at the game, but it's another thing to be cracked. Words of wisdom.
Imagine if you're really good at the game and cracked at the same time.
Exactly. That's the ultimate form. Look at that. Salted down here is going to KO on the other side of the stage. Did I hear that right?
Yep.
Like, S-Smash sounds about right, but like, can you talk about that down here for a second?
Both of these players, one finds the kill, and then immediately after the other one's like, I know, we're just going to even this out right now.
Right, yeah.
Ooh. KURP, much like in every other final stock situation, just kind of gets the initial burst. And
you said
really
it, yeah, trucking ahead. You said it.
There's a really long jab.
It is yeah, especially when you catch him at the ledge like that. Where's the down? Oh, yep. Spooky offstage scenario there, and Felix succumbed, unfortunately, as KURP was out 3-0.
I was terrified of that spike. I do not blame Felix for trying to shift that upbeat direction at all.
You know KURP was going to land that. Let's be honest with ourselves here.
He was absolutely going to hit it. But KURP moves on to grand finals.
Moving on to grands. You do like to see it.
Yeah, we get some variety.
And meanwhile, on Felix's end, I mean, that was winner's round. Don't forget. We still have more exciting Felix gamer content coming up soon.
Absolutely getting another shot, being able to hopefully get another chance to get back at KURP. Maybe I don't know if the Fox pick will be switched off of, since it was looking pretty even for the most part.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be changing either, because like it's definitely an even matchup. Well,
Yeah.
I want to say it is. But even if it's not, for whatever reason, I definitely want to say the Felix Crumb matchup is even, if you catch my drift. Those
Yeah,
matches
there's
are
a
very close.
little bit of a difference right there.
In the meantime, we
Right
got these boys looking like they working at like a Target or something. Why are they matching like that?
About to come up to be like, you finding everything all right today, sir?
Now, what the heck?
You need help finding any items?
They be labbing at the Nintendo Switch kiosk.
Oh.
That's where they go to lab. Wait a minute, yeah, or they're Jake from State Farm. Did I guess that right? I think Frost is literally wearing khakis too. He's actually in dress
He's
code.
also wearing that. He's also wearing that collared red shirt. Bethel's just got that T-shirt on.
Exactly, man.
But these two also have most likely run into each other before.
Oh yeah, this is like definitely another one of those matchups where it's like, I can't tell you when they might have met before in bracket, but I can tell you it's been like at least like 4 or 5 times. It's definitely been like more than once or twice. They both perform at a level to where they've definitely met a number of times in bracket.
Yeah, it's really good to see Bethel back at SAK tournaments though.
It is, yeah. He's actually been at it for a little bit now though, but it is good to see nonetheless.
Right now, these two just kind of swinging right at each other. Bethel kind of shifting off of the projectile game and opting more towards just trying to confirm the kill right now.
Yeah, a lot of cautious neutral plays coming out, but Bethel's still coming out on top with an 84% lead. Going up to 90, it's a pretty scary percent for a Toon Link, but we've seen Bethel run with a lot more difficult situations that come out on top.
For a little bit there, he wasn't pulling any bombs or any projectiles or anything, just kind of maybe trying to save that for later in the game.
Yeah, and like, to be honest, we've seen that a couple times throughout the tournament today, where sometimes not using the most frequently used option is a mix-up in of itself.
Yeah. Condition your opponent into thinking that it's not something you're going to be using, and then that moment that you choose to use it becomes a lot more rewarding than if you were just throwing it out like you normally would.
Yeah, just like you said, that moment when you decide to finally use it could be the make or break. Could be that clutch factor. Ooh, and that tether came out a little bit further than I thought it was able to. That's kind of impressive.
I feel like most tethers in this game just go so much further than I expect them to.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. They
Especially Jokers.
Yeah,
I don't know why I feel like that one should be a lot shorter than it is, but
yeah, Jokers. As someone who plays a character, I definitely agree with that. There'd be times where it's like, I lived. Excuse me. I was like, wow, this character's privileged. But anyways, going back to the match here.
But Bethel 3D actually having that full stock lead at the moment.
Yeah, full stock. Yeah, you're right. Down to the 0%. That was a full stock lead that Bethel now has to work with, and he's making it work.
Definitely not a player to let himself get bursted very easily, but Frost is someone who's definitely capable of getting that going.
And Frost's doing the most right now to try and tie it up, is we got Bethel off stage at only 27%. So if we're off stage at that early percent, you know that Frost is doing the most right now. Just trying to make up his work.
Good bomb call out for that jump. Just kind of Bethel throwing out which options he thinks are gonna just call out the most common options that Frost is going to be going for, because Frost is in kind of a back foot right now. Already at 100%, trying to find a way to bring this game back. Already
at 100, and Bethel is still keeping up that pressure with the bomb. Trying to read a landing option with up smash, no dice. Going for an S smash. Okay, we're getting a little ambitious here, but you know what? I mess with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Bethel's really feeling himself when he Bethel's really feeling himself when he goes to just kind of seemingly randomly throw out an F smash in neutral.
Yeah, getting a little crafty with it. You know, just testing out the waters a little bit and seeing what lands and what doesn't.
Frost right now, getting a string going.
I was gonna say, I'm like, yeah, right now Frost is landing every single one of those hits, and that's gonna be crucial if he has a comeback on the table like I think he does.
That up air almost confirming to get that set for Bethel, for that stock.
You're right on that, and in the meantime, we do have Bethel maintaining that control as he catches an up smash to catch a landing option from Frost, and that's game one on the board.
Good ideas from Bethel 3D, throwing out as many hitboxes as he can to try to bait out that air dodge, and as he's landing, throw out an option that'll cover both sides that CURP will have to land on.
That's correct.
That up smash.
That's correct. There's some great ideas that are in play right now, and you know this is a best of 5, so there is still opportunity for that to come into play.
No more Roy for now, though. Going back to the main Crom.
No more Roy.
Bubblegum KK.
It's
What
a banger.
Song.
It's a certified banger.
Maybe. I don't know about that one.
You don't think so? It goes in.
I wouldn't. It's a good song. I don't know if banger is the right word for it though.
I think it is, especially that latter part. When it goes like full like nightclub mode. It's like okay, shit.
That last part do be kind of good, but this part, the lyrics are funny.
They goofy. Honestly, KK Slider, if we want to go on a little bit of a tangent, lyrical genius.
Lyrical genius. Just a mastermind.
Yeah, musical mastermind. But don't... Better than Kanye. Better than... Yeah, man. Like, I can go off, but you know what? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's get back to the match, because I don't know what the heck just went off there. How did he die? Was that just bad guy?
He hit a...
Oh my god! Okay, I saw that one Thursday. Wait a minute, yeah, we saw that one Thursday. Dude. That was brutal.
Calm down. You're going too crazy right now.
Shoot, yeah, what the heck? That was hardcore, and he's still going with it too. Only a 90%
he is trying to keep running away with the momentum. With Bethel 3D able to play safe enough to where that momentum just kind of, as much as he has it, it's going to go away at a certain point.
And despite that, I mean, Frost still playing very carefully, definitely trying to keep that lead. I feel like he's well aware of the fact of like what we saw earlier, where Bethel is definitely capable of making comebacks that are not feasible for just anyone, you know. But yeah, Frost is definitely not wasting time. He's like, you know what? Yeah, we got that. I don't even know if he knows what he just landed back there on that second stock. He's like, we're running it.
I didn't like how that first game went. Time to completely change up my pace. I'm gonna just go for stuff, see if it works.
Yeah, time to he pulled out. I swear he pulled out like the Game Shark or something, the action replay. That looked like cheating.
He's reading his opponent's inputs. Like, he's doing this.
You got to see like the input history before it even happened.
Now it's all tied up going into this game 3. Back to the red alt tune link for Bethel 3D.
And over to PS, or not PS2, whoops, oh my god, I got so used to saying PS2, that every stage is PS2 now in my head. Town and City, and if I'm wrong, I could be right, I think this is the first time we've seen the stage tonight.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Right? I feel like, yeah, we've definitely seen Smashville. Now, how about that?
We've seen Smashville a couple times, but I don't think we've seen this stage at all.
I don't think so either. I'm about it though.
Yeah, a lot more space for Bethel 3D to be able to get himself set up. And Frost has a lot more work to do to get in. That Smashville pick was such a good spot for him, though.
It was a good spot. Sad to see it go so soon, but Town and City definitely seems to be working out in Bethel's favor on the other hand.
We will see Krupp be able to, or Frost, not Krupp, be able to get a lot of kills off of the side on this stage, though, with Crom with that insane pressure.
Yeah, insane pressure capabilities that this character has, and we've seen it come out a couple of times, especially that last game on Frost's end, but we'll have to see what he can do to maybe maintain that momentum that he had, because so far it's definitely looking very Bethel favorite at the moment.
Yeah, kind of able to do all of the Toon Link things that make sense, get the bombs set up, get the projectiles all out.
All of them. It looks like he's going through a shopping list right now. All the Toon Link things are happening, but too little so far, as Frost is still able to clutch out first stock. You know
even
what?
While those,
yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know what, still even.
Even while those Toon Link things are happening, Krupp's like, I'm gonna hit my stuff too, like a double down tilt to an F smash. Oh boy.
Yeah, Frost was definitely doing that.
I did say.
I was trying to like say it like gently. I was trying to be like, yeah.
Like, yeah, good job, Frost. You did it. Yeah. Nah, just tell me.
I was just like, yeah, that is definitely a thing that.
Oh no!
Did.
Frost SDing this time. I won't get that one wrong.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate from him. I think he thought he had a jump, but all of the projectiles and explosions and everything happening on the screen, you'll lose track of something.
Yeah, something will fall through the cracks there, and unfortunately, it's going to be an entire stock. But guess what? Not too far behind nonetheless. Is Frost,
Yeah.
pretty cleanly closes out stock number 2.
Yeah.
Made it look like it didn't even happen. It's kind of just like, what? Did you see that? No, that's easy.
It's like, no, nothing happened. This is an even game now.
He's gonna skip that result screen super fast, so everybody can just forget about it. So SD's where? I didn't see it. Next game. Pretty good neutral so far.
Yep, back to normal Toon Link neutral. Sitting far back at that bomb range, waiting for it to hit off the shield. Just kind of seeing how the opponent reacts to every situation. And and Frost looking for his opportunity to get in.
Oh, do you see that cheeky like little up air? Just kind of like note to that bomb away. Bomb request.
Good way to. It's a good way to counter it. Just kind of hit it away.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, like to be honest, the bombs don't even do that much shield pressure, so it's kind of just creative more than anything.
Ooh, but that falling up air almost enough to take that stock.
You right for that, and we got some really good bomb application being used right now on Bethel's end, and keeping it going no less. Even Frost getting in on it too. He's like, let me get one of those. I want to see what I can do.
Ooh,
Yeah,
almost hitting that bomb to fair combo. But
Yeah.
I think he's out of the percent range for it now. Bethel's going to have to find a straight hit to take this.
Yeah, like I mentioned, there's not too much knockback on those bombs, but like to the point that you almost think that it's fixed knockback, but it's definitely not. I don't think that string will work like you mentioned.
It's not. It's got some pretty consistent knockback. I think,
consistent, but not like fixed. I would say that's the best. Yeah, that's right. We got another bomb in motion.
Both of these
there.
players in a very dangerous situation right now.
Oh snap! Okay, that was smart actually.
Very fast
I kinda
back
wanna
throw,
replay on
mixing
that.
up that DI.
I don't want to replay on that to be honest. That was pretty good.
Yeah, catching Frost as he was just running straight in. Really likes to. Bethel really likes to just use that back throw immediately, catch his opponent's DI.
Yeah, we got that replay
poorly.
right here.
Yep.
That. It's like, you know what? That Z button's looking a little bit dry. Let me freshen that up a little bit.
Let me just go for it real quick.
That was all Z button there. I like that. Because yeah, we haven't seen a lot of grabs to be honest, or Zairs coming out of Bethel so far this set.
Yeah, kind of saving those options for when they matter the most, like in that situation. Going from Zaire to a grab to close out that game.
Yup, closing out the game pretty efficiently here and getting a pretty effective start at this first one here. What was that, like two, 3 up airs? Make that 4.
Yeah.
Make that 5.
Yeah, it keeps going.
Going to 83 already. Not wasting any time going into this next one here.
Both of these players just kind of feeling the other out, looking for their opportunities to get in, and Bethel is just running away with this at the moment.
And that was
Only
like, wait, what
7% on
percent
his
was that
first
too?
stock.
That was like 130. I was checking my watch. Like, is it time to be at 133%? Yeah, I think we're ahead of schedule here.
A little bit.
Like, we were definitely ahead of the schedule on that, but we're taking it, I guess.
Frost looking for his opportunity to bring this back too. Bethel not falling for the same F smash trick as last time.
Yeah, none of that same trick is going to work here. I feel like Frost is a little bit too adapted to be able to fall for the same option that frequently there, because Frost is definitely punishing it no less. And we're seeing a lot of effective counterplay here to try and tie up the game.
I feel like that could have been an F smash, but that F tilt putting Bethel on that ledge, giving Frost the opportunity to get another F tilt closer to that ledge to confirm that stock.
You're
Sitting
right.
at 72% right now. Almost at bomb fair percent for it to start to kill.
You're right. Definitely doable. That 76%, like you mentioned, is definitely still doable for Frost. But how we're going to go about that when Bethel is just applying all this projectile pressure right now is something we'll have to wait and see, to be honest. It'll be difficult, but definitely possible.
Ooh. Getting hit by both of those bombs.
Yeah. The 2 for 2, it's looking like.
I guess if it's not going to be too terrible to get hit by them if, you can't really, if Bethel's too far away to, convert off of them hitting.
Yeah, and I feel like DI is going to be key to keeping it alive this long, because it's getting up there in that percent again.
We saw some good DI coming from
gosh.
that back throw earlier, but that Nair so quick, going to take it.
So quick and so effective, and it's definitely going to close out that stock there as well. Let's see what else Frost got, though. Because, I mean, the disadvantage is looking not so great for him, but still doable. I think we've seen Frost do a a lot in these kinds of situations previously.
We've seen him pull off some insane things in this set.
Yeah, just in this set alone. You're right. I'm like trying to like refer back to Frost's like performance like throughout today and throughout like his other tournaments and whatnot, but I'm like just in this set alone, we've seen him
this
pull out
could be his tournament stock if he ends up not bringing this back.
That's true.
That bomb taking away that throw.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Getting the jab lock.
Yeah, because I'm like, this is his tournament stock right now. I'm so used to seeing like players like this like competing in like winner semifinals, but this is losers right here.
Yeah, we're all the way at loser semis. We're going for that up B, but Frost not falling for it.
Yeah, this is starting to come down to the wire here for Frost, and meanwhile Bethel is trying to make sure that it stays that way because he's definitely trying to keep that lead right now.
Bethel's sitting here. I'm at 122. This would be terrible if I didn't have this second stock right now.
Right, if I didn't have this brand new fresh stock to land a what almost would have been a bombo combo there.
I thought it would hit. It just barely didn't connect.
Oh, good catch on the 8th. That's a pretty smart play there. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what
up
was
smash.
that?
Up smash.
Maybe it was up smash?
I don't know what it traded with,
no,
but
actually,
it was definitely up smash.
Yeah, I definitely killed at the top. I can't think of anything else that would have done that. Let's see it again. For the one time. Let's see that. Oh, smash. Okay, yeah, you're right. I was like, maybe a short hop up air? I was very perplexed by that.
Yeah, I think that was actually Crom's up air that also traded. I've got Stream running in the back, and I got 4 chances to see exactly what happened there.
Yeah, because I was like, it traded too. I'm like, what did it even trade with?
Yeah, that up air hitbox is massive for Crom.
It is, but I mean, hey, one's gonna KO at 130, and the other one wouldn't. So great stuff on Bethel.
Now we're gonna see in losers finals, we're gonna see Felix going up against Bethel 3D. Either one who wins this does get their chance to get back at CURP at the moment.
That's true.
That's
true. And recognize that actually.
The winners, all 3 of these guys get paid out.
This is payout match. So yeah, at this point in the bracket, we're seeing all of our top players that entered for tonight coming head to head. I want to say that Felix likely has a set count over Bethel. Don't quote me on that though, because I feel like if it is a winning set count for Felix, for her it's not going to be like by too much ahead of Bethel, because Bethel definitely does be showing out at a lot of these locals and monthlies and regionals. He's doing numbers too.
At the same time, I'm trying to think of just kind of the matchup in general, and all of the characters that she ends up playing all have the tools to get in on through Toon Link's options, but
what about the Sephiroth pick, though? That's what I'm like.
Not something I expected.
Yeah, I'm like, well, what about Sephiroth, though? Did we mention that previously? Did we account for that?
He's so
Of
tall.
course we didn't, because it's Felix, and she be going just wherever the hell she wants to.
He's so tall, though. He's going to get hit by everything.
He's going to get hit by everything. And he's light as heck, too. He's probably going to die to, like, Bombo Combo and stuff like that even sooner. But this is Felix we're talking about. You know what? I got to ask if there's really, like, a logic behind it, because it really just does feel random sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to try out Sephiroth for this matchup, props to you. Yeah. I think that it's interesting. No one really knows how well Sephiroth does in all of these matchups, and this could end up being one that's not too terrible for him.
Yeah, Felix is definitely adventuring into the brave frontier
would you drift back?
Of weird Sephiroth matchups, because it's working out so far, a little bit.
Yeah, he's providing a lot of pressure at that ledge, and that extra jump's going to help out a ton.
Yeah, definitely going to help with recovery, especially against like stuff like Boomerang and stuff like that might steal out jumps. It's going to be very useful. And of course, there's like the boosted attack and the speed and all that, which is going to come in very clutch when needed. Look at that, solid back air.
All of that range putting in work right now with Sephiroth.
Uh-oh, good catch with that up air.
41%, wow.
Wow, yeah. And tangent with the Shadow Flare. That's going to be doing numbers on Bethel's percentage here on the second stock. How far Felix is going to carry that even further? Ooh, not much before losing first stock, because that was actually one really clean up smash there.
That was really well spaced. Right as that up B was coming down.
Yeah, smart stuff there.
Kind of the same thing that we're going to be expecting from Toon Link, sitting back, waiting for his opportunity. But Sephiroth actually able to approach relatively safely. Wow!
And go for an down smash. Like, what the heck? And it worked.
Yeah.
Tricky.
Forget that it is a 6 foot long, 7 foot long sword, something like that.
It's what?
I can't remember how long Sephiroth's sword is, but I think it's like 6 or 7 feet.
Like cannon?
Yeah, canonically.
Yeah, that's insane.
Massive.
Man. And I don't know if they scaled it accordingly in this game, but it does its job. It does its work.
You see that right now. It's finding its way all the way around all of the projectiles that Bethel's throwing out, working out really well.
Yep. And meanwhile, we got Bethel with staying tried and true with that long extended up air hitbox.
Really well placed fair. 90.
7'6" we just got working backstage. That's ridiculous. That's taller than he is, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, that's wild.
He's like, nah, I got this. But actually, with despite how well Felix has been doing, relatively even with the exception of that quick string that she was getting going.
Yeah, doing really good work on that there, and we've got ourselves a tie game.
Yeah.
About as tight as it can
get right now.
And like you said,
Sephiroth is really light, so a bomb fair combo at this point might, at the ledge, with really good spacing, might take it.
Could very well close it out. We got to be very precautious if you're Felix right now.
That wing, does it give a little bit of super or like invincibility when it's coming out?
Oh, there you go. That was a solid way to close it out. To answer your question, it's not like Arsene. It doesn't give you invincibility for a couple frames. It doesn't boost your defense. It boosts your speed and attack, and it gives all your smash attacks super armor as well.
Yeah, that one. We were all thinking about the bomb fair combo from Toon Link, but we sat here and we forgot about the bomb back air combo from Sephiroth. That was a really clean way to close out that game.
Hey, bro, what are you gonna do to a bombo combo from Sephiroth? Like, hey,
that's scary. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm not worried about the wrong bombo combo, man. Uh-oh.
F smash already?
That's what I'm saying. Ambitious. I appreciate that.
I like the thought process. That up air covering so much ground.
It really did, huh? But that's most of Sephiroth's toolkit, and it's coming out in full force, the extent of that range that the character can just output.
Felix able to use all of the tools that he's having very effectively. This isn't as bad of a matchup as I thought it would be initially.
I honestly, yeah, I'm a little bit surprised too. I just thought it was going to be getting whacked by projectiles all day and just
Same.
like that.
But Sephiroth's actually able to jump through them and get a fair in pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's looking a lot more diverse option-wise than I'd expected previously. And meanwhile, Bethel, I think, is also being a little bit taken aback by it as well, as we got a 122 on the board on his side, and Felix is kind of big chilling at only 50.
He's kind of missing a lot of his confirms right now. I see so many bombs to fair that haven't been connecting.
This is definitely true and something that Bethel likely needs to get together on that front if he wants to try and bring this back, especially now that it's a one-stock advantage for Felix. There's work to be done for
back air once again.
There's work to be
done. I feel like all of these options that Felix are going for are just so well placed that they're bound to work.
You're right on that. I mean, now we've got a good use of that triple jump that Felix now has available to her. Is and the Scintilla being triggered by the bomb explosion and countered with an F smash to close out stock number 1. We got a perfectly even game again.
Not the best counter in the world from Sephiroth, but it gets the job done most of the time.
Yeah, to be honest.
Unfortunate that it only hits on one side.
You know, if you want to go on a little bit of a tangent here, I feel like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was an excellent string. Wait a minute.
That was 3 back airs to a forward air. That was clean as heck.
To a forward air. How do you wait? Did he land on the platform? How did he get that forward?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
he landed
what
on
it
the
was.
platform, reversed his position, and then fared.
That's why I'm like, I wasn't even ready to like mention that because I'm like, where'd that forward come from?
I didn't know you could do that on Kalos.
Well, to be
No wonder
honest,
this is Toon Link stage.
I figured you'd be able to do something like that. I just didn't think you'd be able to like make it into a combo. Like I don't know.
Yeah, back air is combo really easy, but I didn't expect that last one to just work.
That was great stuff there, and I mean we still have it ongoing here for Bethel. We now have it in his favor.
I think that might be a little bit of momentum shift that Bethel 3D needed to swing this game in his favor. So it reset the stocks and looks like it put Felix on the back foot. She's struggling a little bit to close out the stock, unlike she's been for the rest of these games.
Yeah, you're right on that. Now we got a recovery attempt. Successful. Nope, did I say that? Whoops. Yeah, that definitely got punished.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Really good patience from Bethel to wait all the way out on back, all the way out at that blast zone for all of Sephiroth's options to be exhausted. She did not have another jump to chase him with.
Yeah, you can say that again. And meanwhile, we got that stage kind of pass going. I wanted to touch on counters for a second. Because I'm like, on the low, I kind of feel like counters would be a lot less hated on if like most, if not all of them, were to function like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
I kind of feel like even like in the context of like what a counter is, like you know, all the short characters have counters for the most part, right? Save for like 1 or 2 characters. And I feel like if in the actual context of like sword fighting, like you know, how does it make sense for you to like counter something in front of you and then just like to all of a sudden just react to something right behind you? So I'm like, to be honest, I think it'd be more balanced and just make more sense if it were to work that way for most characters. But
I do like the Corneria counter pick. The music and stage and character counter pick.
People need to do this more. I feel like it's just so much more visually. I don't know. It obviously doesn't change anything, obviously, than the visuals, but like it's just more engaging that way.
Yeah, it mixes up the background.
And to be honest, it especially for people who are like appearing constantly in bracket, like you know, like Felix and Bethel and all of them, like it just adds more personality. I feel like.
Really good tech from Bethel there, not getting hit by either that down smash or that up smash.
Yeah,
that forward smash finding its mark. You're getting all of the smash attacks right now.
All the C6 are coming out right now. C6 are coming out swinging right now, but now we got a couple of good neutral options and a good punch on that overextension from Bethel.
Bethel 3D doing a very good job at baiting out that shine and reacting with the correct option. Twice now he's thrown the bomb straight up knowing the shine was about to come out and then just ran up and grabbed.
Yeah, you said it. And I mean, now we got a little bit of more distance neutral, but Felix is definitely trying to close the gap to do more damage, but it looks like that attempt at doing so will be punished with an excellent bomb and an up air to tie up the stock count, but not quite the percentage, or at least not yet for Bethel.
No. And I think it's a little ambitious to be throwing out that up smash. He's only at 75% right now. But now would be the right time, I think. It would kill right around now.
Sounds about right to me here, but let's see what the move is. Oops!
Not yet!
Yeah, okay, to answer your question, not quite yet.
That was just a raw hit, too. Another F smash, that one not finding its mark off of that on that ledge.
You said it, and meanwhile, Bethel's strings were looking pretty consistent up until that unfortunate spacing on the up special is going to get punished with an up smash. There's your up smash, man. You got it.
I saw that situation happening, and I was like, nah, she's going to shield all the way through, and it's going to be curtains. Once again, we see another shine coming out and being punished.
Yeah, and Felix definitely does have the toolkit to punish those types of punishable options, like you mentioned with up smash and even forward smash at certain points. But hey, Bethel has a couple of tricks up in his sleeve as well, with up tilt and up airs proving to be super effective throughout the entirety of this match so far.
Fox is dying really early to those up airs.
Yeah, it's coming out a lot, and it is definitely putting in its work.
But Fox getting his combos going. 67% sitting on Bethel, almost at that right around the time where up smash will start flying. That C stick starts going. There it is.
Shoot.
But Bethel 3D trying to find his way through this barrage.
Yeah, not quite going to be able to do so just yet.
Ooh, back hit of F smash. Or up smash, I mean.
Yeah, no, I know what you meant. Ooh, unfortunate overcommitment off stage. Not going to be enough to make it back, and that's going to be game 2.
Yeah, accidentally fast falling that bomb throw, putting him in a position where he could not make that back.
That's right.
Now, that Fox pick seemed like it worked a lot at first.
Yeah, I doubt that was just a random pick. We're likely going to be seeing that for the rest of the set here. That's my assumption.
But Bethel's adaptation, not something to be looked lightly at. We saw him with that first Sephiroth game losing, but that second one coming back in a pretty dominating fashion. See if we see something similar in this way. Green Toon Link ult coming out on a green stage.
Let's see what we got coming up next here. Switching it back over to PS2. Were we here in the first game? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, we were. Yeah, I was just going to
different character. Those up airs still putting in work right now.
Ooh, what the heck? No bomb
that
or
was
nothing.
Fair. Wow.
Some raw neutral strings, and that's stock number 1. Okay, I'm about it.
Yeah, right now Bethel's sitting at 50%. Not a terrible way to start off this next game. Like I said, we saw his adaptation with that second Sephiroth game, and it's looking kind of like something similar is happening.
You can say that again. I mean, now we got Bethel, who's just still applying that pressure, just not slowing down at all. After that impressive string first stock. But hey, Felix getting a couple of good confirms in there too. Gotta give credit where it's due.
Yeah, that weak hit, that last hit nair to up smash is something that's real consistent for Fox.
Yeah.
Another shine spike?
Ooh, a shine spike and a nair? Not enough though. And now the tables have turned. We find Felix briefly off stage, but landing with the up smash. And that's gonna tie up the stock count here.
Really smart option. Didn't matter that it traded. Bethel dies.
Yeah, good looks. Got an up B punish at a shield. Pretty consistent. I'm actually surprised you haven't seen that too much, but to be fair, you don't want to get too predictable with that kind of option.
Yeah. We saw it earlier kind of bite him in the butt when he got up smash once it was shielded, so not something that's always going to be safe.
That's for
but
sure.
That fair, sending Fox all the way across.
Good catch with Boomerang on Bethel's part, but not going to get the bomb follow they expected. A couple uppers are going to pressure on platform. A couple lasers are going to punish the main platform. So Felix definitely has a pretty good download, but so does Bethel, as still up on stock. You know?
Yeah, he's got an F smash of his own, or an up smash of his own that'll kill.
No, yeah, you're right. And the neutral's been pretty back and forth between the two of them, but Bethel's still been staying on top of this game here.
God, this ledge trapping.
So freaking patient, dude. It's terrifying.
Fox has the ability to just wait, and that's scary.
We saw this earlier with Bulbasaur. It is a terrifying situation to be in.
I mean, Fox is just sitting there. Fox never just stands still. That's terrifying.
Just standing there menacingly.
Man, Fox does it well. Whiffing on that grab, getting punished with a grab of Felix's own.
Oh, Saibi actually gets punished. I was actually surprised by that.
Yeah.
I think that was going to happen.
It looks like the hitbox ran out just as he ran up. Got the bomb to confirm into it. That up smash.
I think that sounds about right.
So good if you touch his shield at high percent.
Yeah, so good. And I mean, it's been doing its work, and we now have ourselves a tied stock count, but is it too little too late? Let's find out.
Love that situation. Waiting for your opponent to try to get out of the jab before you throw out anything else.
Yeah.
Ooh, wondering if an up air would have connected there and taken the game. Opting for that forward smash.
Oh my gosh.
Down smash.
And wow, what I think to be like the entire first down smash for tonight, I don't think I've seen any downers from that Bethel at all.
I've never seen that option thrown out yet. Touched it. He hit the shield once with that forward tilt and just immediately threw out that down smash.
Clutch stuff. I'm about it.
Yeah.
I'm about that.
See another character switch, or not character switch, color switch coming out from Bethel. I think every game he's used different color alts.
Yeah, just about every single game there's been a color switch. But no switch on characters here for the rest of the set. I mean, we're heading to Game 5, so that about confirms that Felix is sticking to it. With
confident
Fox.
with that Fox pick. Ooh, look at him go.
Excellent stream from out of Felix. She's definitely been doing a great job of doing that so far tonight.
Yeah. that up special just barely connecting with Felix. She almost hit that forward smash, which probably would have ended that stock at the percent that Bethel's at.
Uh-oh. Ooh, excellent up smash.
So confident.
Really
I like
confident. Also, quick tangent, KO music don't miss. King of Fighters music just goes in, I like it. Never touched a single King of Fighters game. I think like once or twice, but music doesn't miss. Go back to the match here. We got Felix, who's
up
still...
smash, barely not connecting.
Yeah, still at 100% on Felix's end. With how many KO options Bethel has available to him, like even down air. We haven't seen down air too much tonight, and there it is coming in when it's just about right to do so.
Yeah, something will find its mark at some point when it comes to Toon Link. But a good shine getting Bethel off her. Coming out with these really good Fox strings, that Nair is doing a lot right now.
Yeah, it's doing the absolute most right now.
But once again, we also see that up air from Bethel also doing the most. These guys kind of have the two moves they've been using a lot. So even right now.
Yeah, you said it's like really even so far. And you know what? It reflects on the scoreboard too. This has been very even. You know, one might have had a stock lead over the other in the first game or the second game or whatever, but this is a pretty testament to how even the set has been to the beginning to the end.
Oh, and that F smash actually crossing up.
Yeah, crossing up, wouldn't you know it? And we got Felix landing on stage successfully, but only to get back thrown off stage to the other side of the screen. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but like,
wow,
it hits.
That spike almost ending that game. I'm in the game right now.
Something about those little Toon Link toes just got force behind them.
Yeah.
The other side of the stage is going to take him out.
Felix is finding a way to get these kills, though. Those up smashers are finding their mark so consistently.
Okay,
especially in the disadvantageous position she keeps finding herself in. But a back air coming out instead of a fair. Up smash, 106 already and a follow combo.
And that entire stock, front to back, was just consistent bomb follow-ups, and wow, that was a very strong finish for Bethel there. Excellent work.
That last stock was his to run. Oh my goodness.
Like honestly, we could have put that entire last stock. It was just all bomb follow-ups and just consistency.
It looked like every option was taken up in most situations. Even in that last kill, there was a bomb in front of Fox, a bomb behind him, and Toon Link was pulling one right there.
Yeah, that was great stuff.
And now we'll see. We had one of two options for the runbacks, either CURP versus Bethel 3D or CURP versus Felix, and you got CURP versus Bethel 3D. And with how CURP's been playing tonight, this should be a really fun match to watch.
Should be one banger of a set right now, and I'm ready to jump into it.
Yeah.
Start battle.
I don't think we'll see any character switches from these two.
I was going to say the same thing, too, to be honest. In terms of stage switches, you know what? Stage switches haven't been all that bad. There's been a lot of variety, I would say.
Yeah. CURP did go Ganon.
Yeah,
Bethel figured that out pretty quick.
In this matchup. Whether or not that was a one-trick thing, though, we'll have to see. Because I feel like the reason why I switched back to Captain Falcon was likely because Bethel had caught on.
Yeah, Bethel just kind of like, okay, you're playing Ganon. I'm no longer gonna approach you. I'll just sit here and do projectiles until you're ready to. Oh my goodness!
Oh my gosh! You're right. I think he just kind of has the same gameplay approach like you just said right now. It doesn't matter who he's playing. He's going aggro so far.
Yeah.
He's playing Captain Falcon's game for him.
Doing kind of what he's been doing so far. Using these projectiles to try to open up a position for him to just go swinging with his sword.
Going in on him right now.
But CURP also finding his way through the projectiles, actually taking the stock first.
Wait a minute, huh? That was actually kind of sick. Oh,
good parry.
Yeah, excellent parry there. Got ourselves a jab string. I wanted to say that was going to be a down air, but what the heck? That would have been really risky if I'm being honest.
Krup's doing a really good job at getting off this ledge against Bethel.
Also worth noting, between the two players that we have right now in Grant, it's going to be GCU's Bethel 3D that's going to be on loser side right now.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to be the one to make that
that bracket
reverse,
reset.
Yeah, that reverse 3-0 or that bracket reset, however you want to go about it there.
Right now, Krupp is monstrous right now. He's losing none of the steam that he was building up throughout all of winner's side.
And yeah, you would think, like, you know, he's been out for like 2 sessions, kind of like waiting on what's going on now. What was he doing in the meantime? That I'm telling you, bro.
Got like hand warmers or something.
Yeah, I don't want to start any rumors, but I did say that Krupp is a cracked Falcon, so who knows what he was doing backstage. Yikes, no, never mind.
Oh, he's still on his first stock.
Let me backpedal real quick, because this man is actually going in. I don't want to do anything to put him out.
Oh my goodness.
And he survived. He survived back throw. Oh my god!
So many. He's been jumping off that ledge, swinging.
Swinging. What an
Not a 3-stock, unfortunately, for him, since that F-tilt did take his stock first, but nonetheless, what an explosive game from Krupp to catapult himself right back in.
Hey, you know what? The JV3 does exist, though, and that very much was a JV3.
JV.
The JV. I like to see. How about that?
See what adjustments we get made from Bethel right now. The same stage, but Krupp's just been running away with these games.
Yeah, he's kind of just been taking it all the way.
Looks like once he starts feeling himself, oh my goodness, there's nothing you can really do to stop him.
There's really nothing that gets in his way. Oh my gosh, you know he was going for that knee.
Yeah, you saw that come out, and he wants to end this right now. My man's wants some canes.
He wants the cane. Oh man, I kind of want canes too.
Yeah,
you know
I don't know why I
said
said that. I just made myself hungry.
Yeah, I'm like, everybody wants to go to canes after every local, and it did get annoying, but you know, with how long locals have been out for, I am fiending for canes. I'm not even hold you. Oh yeah, there's that down there.
Whether or not he is getting canes, he wants this game over, but that tether didn't end up working.
Yeah,
that was interesting.
I think his double jump might have been caught by that down there, because that didn't seem to be an option either.
No, yeah, he was out of his jump, but that tether still should have connected. It looked like it just kind of didn't for some reason.
Very unfortunate, but you know what? I would say this one's going to be definitely on the right track for Bethel, as we have taken our first stock here, and it didn't cost us our last stock, so that's a start.
Oh, yeah. He'll be able to bring this back at some point. I think as he keeps playing, he'll start slowly figuring it out, but it's just a matter of Krupp might be playing too fast for it to matter.
Yeah, he just might be going a little bit too hard for it to even mean anything. Because it's just not... like, Bethel's trying to regain that ground, but it's just not surmounting to a lot with how aggressive Krupp has been pulling out all these options here.
It's not like he's being aggressive and it's like not working. Every option he's going for is just so smart.
Good bomb catch, and we have a last
there
situation.
We go.
You know what? There it is.
Bethel finding his way back into this game, and a down smash getting that roll in. Not dead yet.
Oh, and the bomb
saving
him from
his
a nair
life.
that would have closed out the game there.
Looked like he had that backup plan ready for a while.
You're right. It seems like he had that on lock. No catch that up.
Oh, but that bomb running out of time. Saving Krupp from a punish. Krupp's so smart with his movement right now.
He is. Oh my gosh, okay, we have our neutral get up, and he's gonna grab, up throw! Oh, that's it again, look at that!
Man, that ends it so abruptly.
It does, I don't think I've ever seen an up throw. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier in the tournament, I have probably seen like less than 5 times an up throw kill. And I guarantee you all those times when I've seen it, it never did a screen flash or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Bethel pointing that out in his...
yeah, did he do that? I missed that.
Up. He was like smiling, laughing. He just kind of went,
I need
punching
to see that
straight up like Falcon does.
That's
thumbs up from Krupp in the window. He knows. He knows he's nice right now.
This is the Krupp seal of approval on that one. That was sick. Down throw. Back air. I like that. Bethel getting a little sneaky with the up airs. I can appreciate that too. And a little bit more.
A little bit better for.
Yeah, a lot more awareness on Bethel's end from some of the options coming out here on Krupp's end.
A little bit more back and forth than we've been seeing. Kind of continuing
the game. Good back air string.
Yeah, kind of continuing what he was going off with at the end of that third game, trying to figure out and starting to get Krupp's pace down. But
yeah.
Krupp is just so good right now.
Yeah, and I mean, if you really want to think about it in the context of the entire set so far, it's basically taken 2 games for Bethel to catch on to what Krupp's plan actually is in terms of playing aggressively. So, you know, it's not just play aggressively, there's more to it than that. And I feel like Bethel, with how he's been playing so far, has caught on to that for the most part. But don't forget, it cost him 2 games. So is it too little too late? We're going to have to see.
That's the question that we're going to find out. Do you think just normal... Ooh!
Wait, why did I sound like Captain Falcon? I was like, ooh!
Ooh! That was a really well
actually,
timed up air. We see it's not just aggressive gameplay from Krupp right now, because if it was just aggressive, if Bethel just switched over to camping, it would work. But, like, he's moving with a purpose every time he does something. It's either to bait out and projectile being thrown out, or to allow himself to move further in. And it's all working.
Yeah, everything is just so intentional is the best word I can think of. It's just like so purposeful. Every little interaction.
And that's a real mark of a really good player.
That is. Get ourselves a down air, gets punished with up B, and we have ourselves a tie game once again. Only a 14% deficit for Krupp going into the second stock. So this is definitely very well within Krupp's reach, regardless of the stock advantage on Bethel's end previously.
I was just thinking that this is Grand Finals, and it's Toon Link versus Captain Falcon.
Yeah, you know what? This is definitely not the matchup that you would see every day closing out.
This is Arizona Smash.
Welcome to Arizona Smash, if you're new here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Krupp
gosh.
just getting every option with these up airs. Not gonna
No
take
dice
it,
on
no.
that.
Oh, the back air! Eating
Excellent
Bethel
back air.
right there. Bethel's on his potential tournament stock.
Oh, excellent spot dodge and equally good combo coming in clutch.
Real clean. Bethel, like, from what we've seen in this last game, this is not impossible for him. He's starting to get something going with it.
Yeah, we've seen Bethel 3D consistently make excellent comebacks throughout every single set that he's played tonight. Just about, and I mean, hopefully this is not the exception. Hopefully we get to see more Bethel right now, but it's looking pretty dicey. As Krupp only has 30% on his last stock, as opposed to Bethel, who's at 90,
And he's
90
got
and rising.
so much ledge pressure right now. This is insane. Forward air, forward throw, down throw. Trying to keep this pressure coming. Gentleman, not enough to take it at the moment, but trying to spike, get something going, end this right now, and the Falcon hit strong enough to do it.
I think that's like the only one that we saw this entire set. And there it is.
One of the few ones that connected with that strong hit.
That was excellent.
Man, Krupp played out of his mind today.
Oof,
That was insane.
Get it back on stage.
Yep.
Nice stuff.
Alrighty.
Great work out there. Yeah, great job to everyone who competed today. That was really fun sets to watch. And like you mentioned, like even like our grand final set, you know, it was a 3-0, so it didn't like last like all that long. But like, you know, like it's not every day that you get to see Toon Link and Captain Falcon on the bracket for a grand final set. You know what I mean? That sounds like pools like round 1.
No, yeah, and Krupp, shout-outs to him. He absolutely ran with every bit of momentum he got from the start of Winners to the end, all the way through. He dropped a couple games, actually 2 to Bethel in Winners semis, but other than that, he only dropped those 2 games.
Yeah, he dropped those 2 games and not really much else, to be honest. So,
and then in the run back was just, nah, I got this now. I'm not going to drop any more games.
He said no more drop
That
games.
was insanity.
Only gaming.
Only gaming at this point, and he certainly gamed. But yeah, shout-outs to Krupp once again for taking that win. winning it in grands, and every player who came out in competitive, Felix, Bethel 3D, Arconi, a whole bunch of people who came out, a lot who we ended up seeing a couple times on stream today.
Yeah,
We kind of had a lot of similar faces all the way through. Kind of fun seeing everybody's progression.
a lot of familiar faces, and a lot of them have been making some excellent progression in terms of their results and things such as that there. So definitely looking forward to the next one that's going to be on Wednesday. But don't forget, we also have our pilot program on Mondays, which is very fun as well. And that one actually, this was a great tournament and everything, but that one was actually more stacks player-wise. I think we had like over 40.
Yeah, that one was, I think, 41 or just 40 flat. That one was huge.
So if you have fun watching this tonight, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Because these tournaments have been popping off the past couple of weeks, and we'll hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, and now that both of them are open to every player, I think we'll start getting them more and more stacked up.
Well, hey, listen, I did want to mention one thing real quick. I thought we'd have a little more screen time, but I want to take this brief opportunity here. I stream, as I'm sure you guys know. Oh, we'll be back on stream here in a little bit? Well, actually, let's finish with our highlights first. I mean, we're watching all these highlights. Do you have a favorite set in particular?
Favorite set? Oh, boy. I really liked the Felix Bethel one. That one with the Sephiroth switch over to Fox, that one was really fun to watch.
That DBZ right there was cool, and here's our closing stock right here.
But almost any set with CURP today was really fun to watch.
Excellent plays. But yeah, I mean, that's just going to about do for today. I did want to mention briefly one thing, because I was allowed to, and I stream on Twitch. It says it right here. It's talkwaffle.tv on Twitch. Normally I just plug my streams and be done with it, but I'm coming up pretty soon on 1 year of streaming, and I have a lot of things that I have planned for the channel that I want to like bring out onto the table to just make things a lot more. I want to like involve the community a little more, but at the same time I kind of want to do like a little bit like more solo content. So there's a lot of stuff that I want to cover, and it wasn't gonna fit in just like, you know, like one like, hey, by the way, guys. So I'm actually doing for the first time on the channel Taco Waffle Direct in the same style as like the Nintendo Directs and stuff like that. It's gonna be really cool. The editor did a really great job on putting it all together and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to sharing that soon. It's on the 25th at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, this time zone right here. So look forward to that. And yeah, any closing words from yourself?
Well, other than I'm going to have to check out that Direct. That sounds like a good time. Not much. We had a really good couple of sets today, right up until the end. Really fun to see everybody coming out and compete for Arizona Smash. Yeah, well, it was, of course, great commentating with you again. I did have my off day earlier in the week, but I want to keep to my promise to start commentating these a lot more often, because it has been a lot of fun, and it's been a great time tonight. No different. Yeah, it's good to see you back.
Yeah, great to have you on as well, and we'll close it out for tonight. We'll see you guys soon.
All right, thank you. See you guys.